Oh, let's go, buddy. Oh, man, guys, I am hyped. I am hyped. Hold on. Let me get all the ambience out of the way. Let me transition real quick, guys. Whoa, good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. It's either August 1st or August 2nd if you live somewhere like Egypt, like a good friend of ours. Actually, Hawk, is it August 2nd where you are? Or is it still the 1st? Welcome, everybody. Get settled. Get comfortable. Get your popcorn. Get your drinks. Find your comfiest chair, because we are in it for the long haul today, boys. Minimum 3-hour stream. Probably going to be closer to 4, maybe even 5. And it is going to be all lines of battle. Baby! It's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I am hyped. The energy is there. I got my coffee. I got my hydration. I am beyond hyped. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at the chat, see who is all here. Yeah, wow. Look at the support. Look at this. 20 people already. That is fantastic for one of my streams. That is great. Thank you guys so much. Sikov, what is up, man? It is about to be peak, sir. You are right. What's up, Pancake Man? What is up? It's Fries. What's up, Braden? What's up, Bugalugs and Martin K? We got Taha the Goat in the chat. We got Chris. What is up, Chris? We got Belisarius, the man himself. And we got Flamint, Red. I'm going to go with Red. Yeah, and we got Hawk in the chat as well. We got Einer Mar. We got all the best people. We got the 508th Heavy Panzer Battalion. That's a mouthful. Yeah, and we got Darius Stan. What is up, guys? So fantastic to be reading your chats. Yeah, this is going to be so good. Thank you so much, Darius. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, let me just kind of go over what we're going to be doing. We are absolutely going to be playing battles. I want to play as many community battles as possible. I want to do 3v3s, 4v4s. I don't want to do too much 1v1, just because that's what I cast all the time, and I would rather just be playing with you guys. And then whether Hawk and Inceris are both ready, who knows? Maybe we can get both of them on Discord, and we are going to be doing the official LoB unit tier list. I think the debate is going to be hot. I think you guys are going to want to give your opinions. I will drop a link to the tier list. I made it. It's free for everybody on Tier Maker. You can go. You can make your own tier lists along with us. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And of course, you know, let me know if the audio is too loud, or yeah, I think maybe even I'm gonna drop down this background music a little bit. But yeah, I am so hyped. You guys can probably tell I'm not very composed right now, and it's because I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this all day, man. Okay, so Hawk's probably gonna get some sleep. That's okay, man. Hawk already sent me his tier list, and it looks pretty solid. I don't agree with everything, but I think his opinion might be a bit more valid than mine. What's up, Affy? A light infantry S. Oh, I don't. We're gonna be disagreeing. 8-pounders peak. Well, not according to my list, man. But we're gonna save that for a little bit later. Let me just go ahead and let's just dive in, shall we? Should we just dive into the lobby, get some games going, guys? I assume most of the people that are in the chat are Lines of Battles players, which in that case, I mean, let's play some battles. Let's not mince words. All right, so here we are, folks. I am going to be, you know what? I really wish, and I might talk to Leo about this, we really need a spectator mode. I would love to be able to get people into the game and live spectate games rather than have to play myself. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I like casting games actually a lot more than I like playing them. And here's my dirty secret. I have not played a game on the new update yet. I have not. So whenever I cast, it's mainly just off of what I see in Discord and what I see working in all of the recorded games I watch, because I watch a lot of them. Hey, Bugman from space, what's up? Horse Archer S, get out of here. Oh, I will not ban you, but that is blasphemy. Oh, cool. Okay, so Inceris will be able to join us on Discord, basically whenever. I think my mic is peaking a little bit here, so let me adjust that level a little bit. 6-pounder A. Interesting. I don't know if I'd put the 6-pounder that high up. But you know what? Let me do this first, actually. This is a good point. So let me show you guys the tier list. All right, it's just on Tier Maker here. Hopefully you guys can see this. I just used blue because I feel like that's the most trademark color in LoB. This is every unit in the game minus the skirmisher because they are not their own units. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to talk to Leo about possibly getting a separate channel in the Discord just for tier lists. But let me just go ahead. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to drop it in the YouTube chat right now. Boom, there it is. Go ahead, make your tier lists. I cannot wait to see them. Okay, but before that, let's dive into a game. Let me do some matchmaking. Oh, that's right, and we got the new friend system. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh my gosh. Dude, this game looks so good, man. It looks so good. Okay. Oh, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Let's see. Team size. How do I adjust the team size? Why is it only 1v1 and 2v2? Am I missing something here? Am I missing something here? Skirmishers are honorary S tier. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm seeing a lot of tier list hype. Do we just want to jump into the tier list first? Inceris, possibly Hawk, if I can get him to stay up past his bedtime. We can do tier list right away, man. I'm up for some sprightly debate. You guys really seem like you want to just knock this out. Okay, so if we do the tier list now, Hawk can join, and I think Hawk is going to bring the spiciest takes, and if not, he's going to bring the spiciest put downs. Oh yeah, I do have friends. Leo's like, add people as friends. I do have friends. I have a whopping 3. Dude, I have been neglecting my own account so bad. I am really feeling bad about that. What's up, Isakov? Welcome to the friends list. Yeah, I don't reject any friend requests, guys. So, yeah, if you want to go ahead and join that game. Look at that history, guys. Isn't that shameful? I basically should just turn in my general sword now. Okay, so we got both guys saying they can join for the tier list. So tell you what, let me just, what can I do here? Let me just make a call. Sorry guys, I'm pretty inept when it comes to Discord. So, let's see. Okay, we'll just add, what do we want to do here? Okay, boom, and okay, awesome. And then let me start a voice call here. All right, we're getting Hawk and Inceris on the line, boys. We'll get their Discords in here. Hopefully that all works. Okay. Oh, I hear him. I just got to get him. I got to get him on the line. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, I hear the Hawkman himself. How you doing, man? Good. Oh. Oh, I know. You're doing the best you can. All right, I'm gonna, okay, so I have to go to application audio. That's what I gotta do. Okay, perfect. I don't know why that was taking me so long. Okay, yeah, I'm just getting your guys' audio added right now. Let's see. Yeah, your mic sounds great. Why can't I get... Why aren't you guys showing up in my audio? Oh, no. My technological ineptitude is showing for all to see. Okay, what do I gotta do here? I just gotta do application audio output. Yeah, that's what I did. Hold on 1 second, guys. Excuse my incompetence, if you would. Okay. So, hold on. If I grab this, that, move a couple of these around. Okay. Okay. Let me copy and paste this. Okay, bang. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's not showing up, but I think I might be able to work another way around it. Hey, Hawk, go ahead and say something for me.
Now I can't hear him.
Oh, no, I can't hear Hawk either. But can people hear you? Did you guys just hear Inceris in the chat? I'm trying to do a workaround on OBS. So you got to let me know. Inceris, say something else for me, would you?
Hello, YouTube.
Hey, okay, they can hear you, man. That is perfect. And then what I will also do is I will also make sure you guys can see my screen. Bang. Okay, cool. So we've got that up. We got the tier list pulled up. We can hear you. I think we are good to go. We just need to get Hawk. I don't know why his mic went out. But, yeah. So, here we go, guys. The official, the definitive tier list of the Lines of Battle update, the new meta. A couple of ground rules. Oh, did I just hear Hawk there? Hawk, my friend, are you there?
Yep.
It seems like it.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. I'll turn down the music just a little bit more. We'll just have that as cozy background stuff. So a couple of ground rules, guys. This tier list is not for any official game mode. Because I know, like, obviously Skirmish is going to have a different meta than combat, than grand battle. This is just a general use. And something that I wanted to talk to you guys was our first kind of question of the debate. Do we need an F tier? Because I'm of the impression that there are no units that are so bad that they qualify as F tier. But if you guys feel the need to add an extra, well then that's just what we'll have to do. What do you guys think?
I think not an F tier, but a horse archer tier.
Yes.
It's a joke unit. Like,
all right.
I don't think it should be F because it's not a real unit, I don't think.
Okay.
F tier isn't enough for the horse archer. We need an E tier, F tier, both empty, and then H tier.
We need
for Horcher.
You guys are brutal, man. You guys are brutal. All right, so horse.
You think we're brutal? Like, what did Marbo say about them? Where's nice? Copy pasta when we need him.
Yeah, one second. Let me grab the quote.
All right, so let me add a row below here.
I can actually. I did a dramatized reading of it for Mathanam. We're going to have a YouTube short. We're gonna have a series of YouTube shorts ranking all the units, and my 1-minute explanation of the horse archer is just quickly reading Marbo's entire account about how shitty the Bashkir horse archers were.
Yes. In fact, the Bashkirs, having no other arms, are undoubtedly the world's least dangerous troops.
Oh my gosh. You guys are brutal.
I could read off the whole thing now.
All right, let's hear your dramatic reading. It's slam poetry here, I guess.
Okay, wait. It's gonna take like at least a minute. I gotta find the copy pasta.
Oh my.
I'll send it
I guess
to the group chat.
Least dangerous.
Well,
it's so funny that an actual like historical memoir, we're using it as a copy pasta here. Least dangerous troops. Okay. With much shouting, these barbarians rapidly surrounded our squadrons, against which they launched thousands of arrows, which did very little damage because the Bashkirs, being entirely irregulars, do not know how to form up in ranks, and they go about in a mob like a flock of sheep, with the result that the riders cannot shoot horizontally without wounding or killing their comrades who are in front of them, but shoot their arrows into the air to describe an arc which will allow them to descend on the enemy. This system does not permit any accurate aim, and 9/10 of the arrows miss their target. Those that do arrive have fused up in their ascent the impulse given to them by the bow, and fall only under their own weight, which is very small, so they do not, as a rule, inflict any serious injuries. In fact, the Bashkirs, having no other arms, are undoubtedly the world's least dangerous troops. Tier.
That was brutal. that was such sophisticated. That was such a sophisticated put down. Okay, so horse archers go definitively in the horse archer tier. All right, well, I want to get your guys' thoughts on line infantry, because the last video I did was talking about whether... Yeah, to me, this is... I don't think anybody goes higher. Does anybody, like, is anybody going to top line infantry in their current position?
The question isn't, does anyone top line infantry? The question is, does anyone equal line infantry? Is there any other unit that can compete and belong in S tier?
I think the only unit I'd say is close is Hussars.
Of course you would. Of course you would put a cavalry unit next to the top goat of the game.
Yep. Hussars, easy S tier. Like, they just do so much for so little cost. Like, they're made of paper mache, but you don't need anything stronger than paper mache when you're going after skirmishers and one org units and all of this.
Yeah.
And I can bring 20 of them to grand battle and still bring 20 stronger cavalry.
Yeah, the spam ability is what I was going to say. Yeah, it's just insane how many of these guys you can get out, and the utility of them right now is amazing. Yeah.
The high stamina. They can just do so much.
Yeah. I don't think they go above line infantry, though. I don't think they reach that level of utility.
Yeah, they don't.
Line is the top of S tier. Hussar is the bottom of S tier.
Yeah. Well, this is good that we're getting the easy ones out of the way, because I think with some of these, especially the artillery units, we're going to have some debating to do.
Yeah, see, I actually don't agree that Hussars are the bottom of S tier. There's one other unit I would put in S tier.
Okay.
And that's the
skirmishers, right?
Skirmishers, yes, but 6-pound artillery, I would put in S tier.
So it's the best.
Yeah, my original tier list that I sent to Mr. V. Okay, if we're including the 6-pound, I'd say we put it below the Hussar, because like the 4-pound and the 8-pound, they can kind of do the same things the 6-pound does, but it's just a very happy medium.
Yeah.
Like, it is the least... Like, it's the smallest big gun, and I don't know, the most... But it's also the smallest gun that has enough firepower. It's just good in every mode. There is no composition that is not made better by having some 6-pounders in it.
Yeah, and it seems like the chat is really agreeing with you guys. I mean, line infantry, easy S. Hussar, we got Belisarius. I'm a Hussar supremacist. I was actually a Hussar hater just before the patch, but I've been converted.
Did you ever watch the short that Mafanam did about like the Hussar triple kill?
Yes.
And he took your voice, talking down about Hussars, and he dubbed that over our short, like in the lead up with a bunch of Discord messages about people saying that Hussars are bad.
Where is this? Because I do not remember watching this. I thought you were talking about a different short. Is this on YouTube?
No. It's Sophie Games. Hussar triple kill proves everyone wrong. You should watch it on stream right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on.
Free advertisement for the channel.
Hold on a second. No way. I was catching shots on the official YouTube channel. How could you let this happen, Hawk? Okay.
Mafanam warned you. Like, he said, forgive me for what I'm about to do. Do you remember that?
Oh, yes, I do remember that. Okay, where was it? Was it how you should use Hussars?
A little bit further, like Hussar triple kill. No, further down.
Oh, my God.
There it is on the left. 11,000 views.
Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I don't know if the inclusion of the Hussar is really that worth it. I don't know. Why am I hating on Hussars so much? Maybe it's just because I can't use it.
And this is one of my games against
Oh, dude. Oh, that's a great rear charge. Oh, that's beautiful. And then comboing it with the advance of the line, that's pretty.
Oh, yeah, very nice stuff. And that was before the
Oh.
stamina system and everything, so they're even better now.
Well, there you go. I just got bodied. I never even saw that. Oh, Mafi, great production, man. Feel free to mock me in shorts in the future.
Nope, go ahead. Yeah, okay. We'll have to keep an eye out for any questionable audio clips that you offer up to us in the meantime. And in Saris, what unit should we go for next?
Well, I think we should, I mean, we can go down the list, or we can. Do we want to go
It's totally
from
up to you
S
guys.
tier to D tier, or?
You guys are the pros. I would
Mhm.
prefer to save the most controversial ones for the end.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that's
think-
good to know.
I think me and you, Hawk, we can agree. Guard is like the epitome of A tier. It's a good unit, but not, the best.
Yeah.
I think it varies, because if we're talking about all modes, like guard is wonderful in battle and grand battle. Does it kind of get squeezed a little bit in combat? At that scale, I would say that guard are not quite as versatile in that regard. Are we factoring that into this? I would say light infantry and to a lesser extent grenadiers can be good in every mode, especially light infantry with the forward deployment.
See, I'm
Yeah.
leaving
So, yeah, I guess
Grenadiers for later because I think that's going to be my most controversial placement.
I think this patch is
Okay.
really it's been rough for Grenadiers since the patch, and the inclusion of skirmishers and the fact they don't have it. I've seen a lot of people saying that they're tough to justify over line and guard these days. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on
One-third
that.
of my infantry. One-third of my infantry in battle are grenadiers. I think people who are talking about grenadiers being bad are crazy.
How so? Why?
Well, we can get into that whenever we put them on the tier list.
Okay.
But I guess, the main question about guards placement, I wouldn't put them at the top of A tier because they're kind of niche. They only really shine fully in the bigger modes. So I would say towards the bottom of A tier or the very top of B tier, even though I love them. All of my comps use a ton of guard. And let's say top of B tier for now.
Okay. Top of B.
any rebuttals, any offense
Okay,
taken?
I'll agree to place them around there for
Yeah.
now.
And we
once
can always
flesh out
adjust.
it a bit more.
To me, they feel like
Yeah.
A tier, but you guys have more actual games on the update, so I'm going to give you guys prevalence over my opinion. I see a lot of people ranking Militia, so I think we should move on to that next. I'm seeing B, D,
no.
C. Some people are trolling and putting S. Yes, Belisarius, I have seen that Hussar skin. It is amazing. The Hussar, the hazardous skin. That one almost beats the baguettes for me.
Sardis.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
So if we are
Militia.
doing Militia next,
Yeah.
I was a big lover of Militia when they were added.
Yeah, you were.
I basically replaced all of my line infantry with Militia and guards.
It was just militia, guard, and cavalry.
Yep.
Yeah. However, recently, I feel like Militia have gone down. Their use has gotten a lot more particular. I think, spoilers for future updates. Fog of War might give them a place. But for now, I think around D, maybe C tier.
See, when you say Fog of
Yeah,
War is going to
D
give them a
tier.
place, are you saying in terms of just misdirection potential?
Yeah,
producing bodies?
misdirection potential.
See, that I can
And we're also thinking about letting units spend 5 turns to dig a breastworks tile in grass. And in that case, you might bring some militia as labor troops so they can get tired digging the trenches and leave all of your troops who actually matter in good shape.
Yeah, to me they're the total they remind me of, if you guys have played medieval Total War, they're just your peasants, right?
Yep.
You bring them to bring bodies. But yeah, I think D tier is safe. I could see C in the hands of a skilled player. But in the hands of the general
Yeah.
purpose 12 to 1400 elo, I think they belong in D. Not as bad as horse archers, but
And I think militia need to go in D tier just because there's nothing else that I would think to put in D tier.
Yeah.
Like everything
Yeah.
else that's left, like the balance is tight enough that like there's barely anything that I would even put in C tier, honestly.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have 2 units in C tier.
Well, there was one unit I was going to potentially throw in C tier, and I think we should move on to an artillery piece. I am not seeing hordes in many games at all. And so that's
See,
got me
I know-
wondering if
I know Hawk
like-
is going to disagree with that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Hawk loves his Horde.
I do too, but I'm
I
just not
wouldn't
seeing
put it
them.
at C tier. I wouldn't put it at C tier.
Okay.
However, I would put it at B tier.
Definitely
I
below
think it's
guard.
a
Yes.
solid middle of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Inceris is mentioning that I love my Horde. Like I bring 4 or 5 of them to Grand Battle. That sometimes I'll play combat with like 4 Horde instead of 4 6-pound foot. Like I definitely like the tempo that you get from them, but it is kind of particular. Like the guard, the other unit that I really like, only really shines in the larger modes. That's also true for the horse artillery. And so yeah, like I would say in B tier below the guard is like where I would have to say they go overall.
Well then let's do this. Okay, hold on. So it sounds like either are we going between A or B or C? Because I'm gonna put this
I
one up to the
think
chat in a
B.
poll. Okay.
B or C.
Okay, B or C. Chat, I'm gonna throw a poll your guys'
B
way.
tier.
Hold on, I don't usually okay, yeah, sweet, I got it to work. Okay. Drop your vote. Need your help on this one. I'm thinking C. These guys are both thinking B, definitely below guard. B is B is winning from the looks of it.
Oh wow! Like you finally one vote for C tier. Oh no, it's 100% for B.
Oh, well, okay, another L for me. That's fine. I love Horty, so I want them to rank higher. I don't see them very often. Like the 6-pounder has almost completely eliminated them in the replays I've seen. But maybe I'm just not watching high enough level replays. I'm not watching enough Hawk.
You gotta
replays.
watch more
In
live
fairness,
replays.
I don't use them either.
Okay.
Because I think you need a lot of skill to use them. That's
Mhm.
why Hawk uses them. I don't have that skill.
Yeah. Well, can we all agree that they're not above guard, at least?
Yeah, they're not
Okay.
above guard.
Okay.
I would say, like, to me, they belong to the same kind of niche as being really good under certain circumstances as guard, B tier, below guard.
Okay.
Also, I'm sending a game replay, like, featuring some funny Horde usage in the Discord if you want to play that later.
Ooh, I'd love to play that later. I'd be up for
Bring
casting some days.
Like,
Yeah.
do not bring attention to the name of the guy that I am fighting in this game if you do cast it later.
I will do my best. How about Lancers? Let's move on to Lancers, because that's another unit post update that I just don't see a lot of discourse about Lancers. I mean, Hussars are hot right now. Dragoons are general purpose,
See,
but
Lancers, I would put at A tier.
really?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I would place them above Cuirassiers.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, like I'm a little bit torn. Like I could see Lancers going anywhere from A tier to C tier because they're a little finicky. They're very, very high skill. Like they're the hitting power of a Cuirassier with at a lower cost on the body of a Hussar. You know, high stamina, high speed, and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you mess up with them, well, they're cooked.
Yeah.
I would still say A tier. They're good in every mode. High skill ceiling unit, but like they're the essence of what Cavalry and LoB is about.
Yeah.
They're really good at charging if used properly, and if not, they get cooked. Like
Mhm.
even the Cuirassier, if you throw it at a line infantry battalion that's like at full health and everything, the Cuirassier is still going to get cooked, just a little bit less so.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
may as well go for the Lancer.
It's so close. Like the chat is 50-50. I feel okay. You guys make good points. Inceris is kind of the cavalry master. So I'm going to go with A. I'm going to break the tie here.
In this update, I am not the cavalry master. I have been struggling to get it working. Hawk will tell you I have been complaining endlessly to him.
Yeah. And see,
Yeah, like there was Yeah, there was this funny thing with cavalry, with the flanking arcs on infantry. So like you know, if we had square units, it would make sense for the front to be 90 degrees and the sides to be 90 degrees and the back to be 90 degrees, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems to me like we're kind of on the topic of like the glass cannon units. And so
Yeah.
I guess I don't think they technically totally fit, but let's move on to light infantry. Because to me, I almost think bottom of S. I don't know if I'd put them on the same level of Lancers. I think light infantry are really good in the right scenarios, but I could be wrong. What do you guys think?
So I don't personally use light infantry a lot,
Mm.
but I have a deep appreciation for them.
Mhm.
I'd put them like either A tier or the very top of B tier.
So not S.
Yeah, I don't think S.
Okay. I'm gonna get another poll started.
Yeah,
here.
with me, the thing is, when I first make a composition, I always include some light infantry in it. But then as time goes by, I want a little more cavalry, I want a little bit more artillery, and like the light infantry contingent just gets smaller and smaller until it's not there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, I think they are extremely good, especially with forward deployment. That I just prefer to get more horse artillery, more hussars, and to fight for tempo that way. And
Yeah.
but overall, I think they're an extremely good unit. I know that Aku is using them a lot. That he's been running into a lot of the artillery spammers who are infesting the battle scale at the moment,
Mhm.
and he's found the light infantry rushdown to be a very effective way to just crush them.
Really
And
interesting.
so yeah, and overall, I would not put them. Go ahead.
Here, well, I just was going to ask you a question as like one of the guys who was spearheading the update. Do you think the inclusion of skirmishers has kind of knocked down light infantry's role? Because they were kind of a
No.
precursor
Nah,
skirmisher.
I don't think light infantry was ever actually like that much of a terrain unit where like people were thinking of it. I think its role was always, you know, like a fast moving attack unit that for, you know, maneuvering in the open and all of this.
Okay.
Like to me, like associating, like I think the whole associating people with light infantry and terrain before this update was just like I don't know, like some kind of mind trick they all played on themselves. Like the community convinces themselves of some weird things.
Yeah. Well, then here's the next question is, does it go above or below? Like, I don't know if I can justify putting them below Lancers.
I wouldn't put them above guards, personally. I think it would go guards then light.
Oh, so you're saying B. Okay.
I think we can revisit the position of the guard later, but the thing that puts the
Yeah.
light infantry up for me is that it's good in every mode. I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
can have
definitely
these
think
very silly.
A tier for light.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would say for now, top of A tier for light, and
Okay.
guard might be like revisited and put back up into A tier.
Okay.
Like, if we're not factoring in the whole like being kind of niche to battle and grand battle scale, then I would put guard in A tier. But the problem is, at that point, I think that almost every unit can go in A tier. That,
Yeah.
like almost all the artillery except the howitzer, like their price to damage ratio is so tight that if
Yeah.
we don't look for some alternative ranking methods, they could all just go straight to A tier.
Right. Well, I mean, it seems like they agree with you. The chat's saying put them above the Lancer. Sounds like you have opinions about the howitzer, and we need to knock out another artillery unit. So, I mean, you can open this one, Hawk.
Yep.
Oh, the howitzer is so hard to place. It's just such a weird unit.
If
Like,
you want, I
it's-
can say my placement.
Go ahead.
First. C tier.
Okay. See, that's what Sikov
I
is saying.
don't
Sikov is
like
saying
the
mid.
howitzer. I never use it.
Yeah.
I think it's too conditional.
Mm.
I did talk to Hawk about like balance change to maybe make it a bit more viable to bring some in the larger modes, but I just think that with all the other artillery options, I wouldn't bring it.
That's fair. I could stay with C. In my original list, I had them bottom of B, so that's not a high jump for me. I mean, I've never really used them. I think back when the artillery was just 12, Horde, and Howitzer, that was kind of their heyday. But just with all of the options you have now, I just don't see Howitzers as useful. But yeah, Hawk, what do you think, man?
Well, like I was getting to before, they're just such a weird unit. Like, they do insane damage at very close range, and they also do much better damage at very long range than other artillery, but their actual long range is less, and their medium range damage is mediocre, and they don't get flanking bonuses, and they're good against terrain, and they're kind of good against skirmishers. They're just so all over the place, and I feel like bringing a howitzer to a battle when your opponent doesn't have one, you know, with the development of skirmishers and with terrain being so much more important, like that one howitzer it has a real presence in the battle. Like it gives you the ability to just kind of unconditionally win these little fights for strategic pieces of terrain over time. But the problem,
I definitely agree with that.
I mean, and that is like extremely powerful, but then the problem is that you have a howitzer and they can just attack you. Like if you've spent this large portion of your artillery park on this anti-terrain specialty unit, then they just can stop playing the kind of game that like suits the howitzer. Like they can just not worry that much about terrain. They probably have more, you know, normal artillery that is just more efficient at medium range and has a longer long range and all of this. And they'll just fight a mobile battle where your howitzer doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
I think it has a niche in grand battle and battle, like where the modes where you can actually have a grand battery, just sprinkling it about with your 12 pounders, make it a little bit harder for a cavalry charge to get through, add a little bit more, you know, long range oomph to them. But even then, I don't always bring it to grand battle. Like sometimes I bring a howitzer and I want to put it, and I would want to put it in A tier based on how useful it feels in those games. Then the rest of the time, just why the hell did I bring this thing? Well, what is it doing?
I think it's definitely one of the most
could've
situational units.
Yeah, if not the most situational. So yeah, that like I would say it could go in like A tier or D tier. So let's say C tier to split the difference.
Yep, I agree. So, okay, here's where I'm going to catch flack, especially from you, Hawk. I feel like Grenadiers, I think they go either right next to Howitzers or they go right below Horde. I
completely agree.
I do not see the utility of these guys in the new update, and I'm sure you're going to tell me why I'm wrong.
I see the utility. I just think they're similarly specialized. I don't think that they're always going to be useful. So I put them right next to howitzers.
I mean, like, the great thing about Grenadiers is that as long as you keep your, like, skirmish-capable units in combat above 16, so you get the normal amount of skirmishers, or you just hit, like, some multiple of 5 in battle, is that by bringing a lot of Grenadiers, you scrounge up enough gold for another artillery piece, so a little bit more cavalry. Like, I will go for battle, I will bring 20 line infantry and 10 grenadiers. And let me tell you, like, they're budget guards, but when you got 10 of them, that's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of tall, angry men to have storming your position.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, okay. So maybe not C. Maybe Inceris and I are being a bit too harsh. I mean, chat's looking like it's B right now. I guess now we just decide where it sits with B. Are they enough of a utility to go above guard?
And the thing to Grenadiers that people are looking at is, like, if they had skirmishers, they would be insanely broken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I could agree with.
Exactly.
I think that they're a good balanced unit. Like, just like howitzers, I think that they're a good unit. I just don't think that they're always going to be useful.
Yeah.
I think that
I would say
there's better units you can take.
Yeah, like, kind of weirdly enough, where I feel that Grenadiers shine is in battle. Like, I bring 16 line and 3 Grenadiers to combat, I'm not going to bring any Grenadiers to Grand Battle. Then at Battle, I'm bringing 7, 8, 10, something like that. So I would say just below the Guard, and that's just below the Horde, I would say.
Just below the Horde? Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit more conditional than those two, but it definitely has its place.
But I mean, this just shows you how good the balance is of the newest update. Like the fact that the grouping is so tight here, and none of these are like wildly better. I would say maybe line infantry is the only one that is like the clear front runner. But like you said, if Grenadiers had skirms, I think they would be even ahead of line infantry at that point.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they'd be busted.
Yeah. Okay, well, Dragoons, or do we do an artillery piece?
We should really go for an artillery piece. We've got to thin those out.
Okay, how about the 8-pounder? This is kind of the middleman of all artillery pieces.
I feel like the 8-pounder seems like very controversial to me. Like some people, like I keep getting people insisting that it's useless, like it's barely better than the 6-pounder, just get the 6-pounder. Then I see some other people, like not too many, like saying that why get a 6-pounder when I can just get an 8-pounder? In Saris, what do you think?
I think that of the like normal types of artillery, it's the one I would take the least.
Even less than
because
howitzers?
That's why I say normal.
Oh, okay.
I think, howitzers and Horde, those are their own special artillery. Of just the normal foot artillery, I think it's the one I'd take the least. Just because it's not mobile enough to really keep up with your line like 6-pounders and 4-pounders can, but it doesn't have that same range and power of a 12-pounder. So I think I'd always want to do one of those others rather than the 8-pounder.
Okay. Interesting.
Now I really like the 8-pounder. Like, I don't know, I'll maybe scrounge up a way to bring 3 or 4 to combat. And when the map is, like, usable enough for them that their mobility doesn't really matter, or when you just get your positioning, synchronized very well, like, you really feel the firepower advantage over these, like, 6-pounder only compositions that are running around all over in combat. And then the 8-pounder feels amazing. But then it feels kind of mediocre in any situation except for that. Like, if they have a decent contingent of 12-pounders, if the loss of mobility is actually an issue, as it often is, that, like, anyway, just kind of the only real use that I get out of them all that consistently is being like little bro to my 12-pounders, just adding a little bit of extra firepower in the whenever I don't have the 50 gold to spend to upgrade them.
Right. Yeah. No, I could get behind that. I would say they go right in B tier next to the Grenadier would be my placement. Again,
I'd
like
say top of C tier maybe.
Top of C tier? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that I feel like B tier units are a very solid niche. Like B tier units are niche, but it's a very strong niche.
Okay.
The 8-pounder is just like a little redundant. Like it is like equally good to the other units, but why would you use it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put them bottom of B tier because I think that you're always gonna get use out of them. It's just if I had to choose between it or other artillery, I'd generally choose one of the other artilleries.
Well, then, I guess I want to do another artillery then, because with all respect to the development team, I think the 4-pounder probably had the most lackluster entry into the game out of all the units, maybe besides horse archers. But maybe this unit has kind of resurged a little bit. I am seeing it a bit more, especially at like some of the lower price points. But I almost think that 4-pounders go right next to the Howies, and just that kind of, I don't know when you'd ever bring them if you had the choice to take 6 or even Hordes. Yeah, your guys' thoughts on that?
I put them next to Hordes. I think they're just kind of a solid unit that, not too expensive, deals a decent bit of damage, but it's okay. Not great. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I find them very fun to use, and like they do have their place. Like if you just want to, if you're running some kind of composition that's a little bit more specialized, you don't have a lot of gold to spend on just your kind of bread and butter artillery. Like since I like to bring these compositions with a ton of horse artillery to grand battle, and I also like to have some 12-pounders because, like, you got to have some zoning potential. But then I also want to have a lot of cavalry, and so just by going for like using, I don't know, 6 4-pounders instead of 6 6-pounders as my infantry support artillery, then I do scrounge up a little bit more gold for those, like those bit more strategically impactful elements of my army. Like I'm not planning to win the game on the basis of my infantry support artillery. I just need them to be there and, keep the enemy at a distance while I win somewhere else. And I would say like B tier below horse artillery, and I would say below grenadiers. B tier below grenadiers.
But above 8s.
Yeah.
Okay. B tier is like B tier is the I mean that's kind of what B tiers are on every tier list, right? Usually they're the ones with the most units in them. Okay, dragoons. I have mixed feelings about this unit because I mean I almost would always take just more Hussar, but I do see these as like the second most common cavalry in the games that I cast. So I'm not a fan of them, but I understand a lot of people like dragoons.
Yeah, I put them at A tier. I think they're just solid cavalry. I'm never upset if I have some dragoons.
So where does that relate to lancers and lights?
Lower than Lance.
Bottom of A tier.
Bottom of A?
Yeah. Bottom of A.
Okay. That was an easy one. And I can see that.
Yeah, not...
You definitely
like,
can... Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd say like you really do feel like the strength difference between them and Hussars. But the thing is that it's so easy to have extra manpower in a composition, and I often find myself looking at, like, I have 100 manpower left, I have so-and-so many Hussars, but I don't want stronger cavalry. I want my scout cavalry, and then I want to find another way to spend that manpower. And so that is kind of the issue, is that, like, they're better than Hussars, but not at the thing that makes Hussars so good.
Yeah. I do see Dragoon Hussar mixes punish a lot of Hussar spams, and in that way they are quite useful.
Oh yeah, like having like just a few Dragoons to mix it up, help with the anti-cavalry fight, like that, a little bit of weight definitely matters.
Yeah.
That if there's one thing that these Hussar, the Hussar spam comps running around, they're vulnerable to is Dragoons and Cuirassiers.
Well, speaking of Curs, do they go... I mean, it feels like all of the Cav units are going in A, but, I mean, Cav is really balanced in this game. It's really solid in all of its classes, except the Horse Archer. I would almost say Curs... I think they have to go right next to Lights.
I would put them below Lancers and above Dragoons.
Really?
I'd put them just below Dragoons, personally.
Oh, this is gonna get juicy. Okay, so we have 3 different positions. I'm thinking best of A. Hawk says middle. Inceris says bottom. I just love them for their slogging power. I've seen Curs handle well above their weight class in a long knockdown drag out fight. I guess Hawk, why below Lancers but above Dragoons?
Well, I feel like Lancers are strictly like better at the most important things for cavalry to do. But Cuirassiers, like in mass, like whenever you don't necessarily have all that finesse, like they're like guard in that regard. Pun not intended. At like just as a concentrated fist of units you keep until the last moment, and then you close out the fight. That like then they they become better than Lancer, but that is like a very niche role that you are not using them throughout the fight as actively as you are using Lancers and Hussars. That you have to be kind of mindful to baby them, but they will win you games in a way that other units won't, at least not in the same way for the most part. I would say, like, I've never seen a game won by Dragoons in the way that I've seen games won by Cuirassiers.
Yeah. Now, in Ceres, you say bottom, which interests me, because I didn't think that you would have heavy calves so low, so why is that?
Well, I think part of it is because I haven't been playing like Grand Battle recently. And I think that, you know, as Hawk said, Cuirassiers really benefit from mass. So I haven't really been getting a lot of use out of them. But I'm willing to defer to Hawk for Cuirassiers.
So in the middle.
I mean, we can put it to a poll. Like, do they want to see it in the second place, third place, or bottom?
Well,
see what the people think.
I put in a poll that said, "What is the best of A?" And it's so close. It's it keeps changing, but right now Dragoons are the highest ranked in A, and then Curs and Lancers are at a dead tie. So, and even now it's like continuing to switch. I mean, so the jury's out on this.
Every vote.
Yeah. Every vote counts, guys. This is probably the most controversial placement of the entire list.
All right.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm doing a decent job managing this democracy. The Lancer is at least at the top.
Yep. It does seem. Oh no. It does seem that way. That Lancers. I think we have to definitively put. Yeah. I think we have to put one. I think we have to put Lancer at the top. But Cur and Dragoon, I'm gonna agree with Hawk here and
35,
put them above.
35, 29.
Oh man, I'm gonna agree here and put them in the middle. I agree with Hawk that I see in casted games, I see Curs, especially Curs in the late game, I see them win so many fights that they have no business winning. And like he said, I don't see other cavalry units doing that. The one thing that I think can be a problem with Curs, and you guys can, you know, disagree with me on this one, is when newer players play with Curs, they tend to play them far too passively. And I see a lot of new players just save their heavy cav, and it's kind of the same symptom with guards. They don't want to commit them, okay, Waterloo. And it's like, oh, well, you know what? It's the end of the battle. Both my flanks have collapsed, but at least all my Curs are okay. And then in that situation, they look really bad. So I guess with the elite units, do you guys see that as being a trap for newer players where they want to conserve them because they're expensive and then they end up not using them?
I actually kind of feel the opposite. I think that, like, new players can tend to be overzealous with them. They, you know, send them out as the vanguard force to try and break through the enemy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that, like, every new player I feel has the experience. Like, I don't know, they're 1200, like, they're playing the default comp, they see someone with guard and cuirassier, and they lose because that 1300, 1400 has a decent sense of tactics and whatnot. They're like, wow, how am I supposed to win in this pay-to-win game with these overpowered units that I have to play for a whole 20 minutes to unlock? And then they get them, and they're just expecting the units just win the game for them outright, and then they're in for a rude awakening.
Yeah.
And they go back to playing the default comp.
Yeah, they, like, again, it goes back to, like, your total war training where you go, okay, I have the most elite unit in the game, I'm just going to win every battle now, right? And it's like, no, in LoB, elite units have to be balanced with regular units. It's not like Total War where you can just spam an elite army. You know, it needs balance. And so I think that's really well said. I guess you could argue both ways, but I feel really good about where Curs are. Okay, this feels like the granddaddy of the entire game. Like, if you had to put a unit as the logo, the new logo of LoB, I feel like it'd be the 12-pounder. It's hard for me not to be sentimental but to me they go like right at the bottom of S tier. But I think I might be a little bit too liberal with that. So you guys might have to prove me wrong here.
Yeah.
They don't go in horse archer tier, that's
No.
for sure.
Right there. Right with militia.
12 pounders used to be one of those units that every single comp, even Clash, I would bring it. I needed that range, that ability to just block off an area from the enemy.
Yeah.
Recently, I think it's gotten a bit worse at that. It's still really strong. It's still a really effective unit.
Yep.
Just not as much of that, you need to always have this on you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say
Oh, yeah.
definitely A tier. Really juggling where in A, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think that it does have a certain situational quality to it, but like a couple 12-pounder batteries in combat or even in battle, they're not necessary anymore. You can play with just light artillery in modes smaller than Grand Battle, but they have to be respected in those medium-sized modes.
Yeah.
That's
I'm just thinking about like who would I take first, and I think if you twisted my arm, I would pick light infantry, I would pick lancers. I don't know if I would pick curs over 12s though, and the same with dragoons. Oh, this is tough. This is really tough.
I'm thinking that, like, if I'm using cuirassiers in a composition, I'm usually also using 12-pounders.
Yeah.
I mean, like, down to combat, I'm not using heavy artillery or heavy cavalry. I'm using elite infantry as my shock force, so to speak. And then, so yeah, it is a little tricky to place.
Mm-hmm.
Just say, off of vibes, I'm going to say below Lancer, above Cuirassier.
Yeah. That feels
All
good
right.
to me. And Sarah, what do
I'm
you
fair
think?
with that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right, gentlemen, we have done it. The definitive LoB unit tier list. I feel really good about it. Line infantry at the top, followed by Hussar, 6-pounders. In A tier, you got lights, lancers, 12s, curs, dragoons, basically all the other cav. B, you have guard, horde, grens, 4s, and 8s. C, you have howitzers. D, you have militia. And horse archer as well. Learn to read. Do you guys want to go back and maybe reevaluate any of these?
I
And
think
we were supposed to
guard-
reevaluate the guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still thinking that guards are up there in A. Above, like, curs and dragoons.
I guess
I could see them be like, if we're not too worried about like the whole scale issue, like they're a unit you could put in a lot of places, and they do even have some kind of a role in combat. Really, that I feel like the recent changes that have made combat a little more decisive, made like the long single line style of gameplay a little bit less dominant. But they do give guards some kind of lease on life in combat and even in clash.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the fact they have skirmishers is also a big plus.
Yeah.
That, like, I would also put Grenadier in A tier for putting guard in A tier. And but then at that point, it becomes kind of meaningless.
Yeah. Okay, so guard A tier. Do we need to reevaluate dragoon? Like, are we really saying that all cavalry is S and A? Like, there's no mid cavalry in this entire game?
Yeah, I'd say
I mean,
that.
there is mid cavalry. That's what it's called in the code. Is actually just mid cavalry. But it's really not mid at all. I gotta say.
Yeah. Okay.
It's mid cavalry, but not a mid unit.
Okay. Yeah. I guess this one too is sticking out to me. Whether I really think that 8s go below 4s, but the arguments you guys made about the utility of the 6-pounder, I think you might be right that 8s really do lack uniqueness compared to, I mean, their counterparts on the higher end and the lower end.
Yeah, like 8-pounders have this weird niche of like they're like budget heavy artillery. Like they're the 12-pounder we have at home.
Yeah.
If you want to bring them to a smaller mode, so then you can just edge out your opponents who are probably only bringing 6-pounders, like then there is like a strategy you can build around that, and it can be very effective.
Yeah.
Just because that little range advantage, and of course the damage superiority at range, it does add up. It does give you some ability to like dictate actions, but I feel like it's a pretty small difference and a very niche kind of a skill set and style of play to actually make use of that 30 pixel range advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. There is the list, ladies and gentlemen. I'll probably be posting this on the Discord. And like I said, if I can get Hawk to get a dedicated channel to making tier lists, or heck, if you guys made one along with us, DM it to me and I'll pull it up and maybe we can look at those and tell you how wrong you are. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. Now, in Saris, I don't know if you are sticking around. Hawk, I know you're probably going to get some sleep.
I'm awake. I slept all day. That it's too hot out to do things during the day.
All right, I love it. I love it. Okay, so let me make sure I don't delete this. Got to save this bugger. Okay, awesome. Well, do we want to try to do some custom games with some people in the chat? You guys up for that?
I'm up for it.
Oh, do you want to cast the one that I sent in the chat a moment ago?
Yeah, should we?
It's a pretty quick, entertaining one.
Perfect. Yeah, let's actually. How do you guys feel about a 3-player cast? All 3 of us kind of breaking it down.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Let me pull up my casting pen, is what I like to call it, and let me get this pulled up. Okay, cool. And all right. Okay, everybody can see it all right. Awesome. We're gonna replay. And you guys can still see my screen as well, can't you?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Oh, I see what you mean about about the username. Oh wow. Okay, so let's take a look at your comp here a second.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. You bastard! You got a howitzer in there. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So
never leave home without it.
let me see. 9. We have 18. We have 21. We have 27. Oh wow, this is a lot of line. 32.
36 line and 12 guard.
Yeah. Okay. So 36 line, 12 guard. What did you bring for your artillery comp? 6-pounder, 6-pounder, 3 12s,
Yeah, it looks like
1
4
howitzer.
6s.
Only 3 hordes? That's interesting. I thought you'd bring
Oh yeah,
more.
that's. I have a comp with 4. I also have a comp with 5. This time I felt like playing the comp with 3.
Okay. So what's the logic behind the 112 with the 6s? Because I see a lot of newer players, they buy like 2 types of artillery and they keep them separated. So I put all my 12s here, all my 6s there. What's mixing them?
Well, what if I want to have long-range firepower over there, and what if I need more mobile artillery over there? Like combined arms, not divided legs.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, let's take. Whoa, this reminds me of like old school LoB where spreading out was the meta. Wow, this is an artillery spam.
Yeah, 2 very
Holy
different
crap.
deployments.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what's the? I don't get the whole cavalry behind the river thing. That just seems like he's doing like Civ and he's trying to make everything look pretty.
He
So
wants to
I'm immediately noticing.
Grenadier.
I'm pretty sure they got the whole cavalry set up with the Lancers, Dragoons, Curs. That's mine. Me and Fizzle
the
call them
Saris
cake.
classic.
Oh my
Yep,
god.
the cavalry cake.
Yeah.
However, I never had them in just one single line before.
Okay. See now he's treating his lights as like complement to skirmishers. And he's got that's a lot of 6-pounders. He's basically got a whole rank of
howitzers.
6-pounders. Oh man, 6 howitzers, and then he's got so you have him beat long range by a long shot, and then he's got you beat by numbers
and a lot more cavalry.
Okay, so I'm excited to see your approach. Okay.
I think that, like, the interesting thing about this map is that you can't really get a coherent, like, east-west, left-right line. Like, that hideous, like, forested hill right in the middle of the battlefield is just going to be an ulcer in any position that you take. Like, if you don't take it or don't contest it, then the other guy's going to put his artillery there. But if you do contest it, well, God forbid, well, then you're stuck fighting on it.
Yeah.
And you're never going to get your artillery to the other slope to fire at him because he's going to be fighting you for it.
Yeah.
So I've set my idea here. Yeah.
I don't want you to say it, Hawk. I want Inceris to use his battle instinct. Inceris, what do you think of Hawk? Like, because I immediately see this split, and I'm wondering what he's up to. What is his plan here before he tells us?
I think it's a great idea. Because basically, you have that north-south ridge running straight through the middle of the map, and that is going to split up any real artillery you have, because it's splitting the map in half.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really support each other. You can't support the right and the left side because of that. So I think having one force go on the right of it and one on the left is a really good idea, because it ensures that you're not going to be cut off by that ridge. I think the biggest mistake that North has already made is by not having anything on that right side of the map. Because now
Red
Hawk
over here, you mean?
has free reign over there.
Oh, okay.
He can do whatever he wants. He can position his artillery however he wants.
Hawk, did he get that line of thinking correct, or were you thinking of something totally different?
Like, that is, like, basically it. That, like, with this second column advancing on the right, like, I'm going to be able to get the high ground on that, northwest ridge on the right side, or between the two roads for the artillery. I'll be able to maneuver with a lot of freedom. I'll be able to push up, like, very close to him with my cavalry and everything without getting zoned out by his artillery. And I think also I was mentioning, like, that hideous hill on the left. Terrible. Like, you can kind of see that my opponent, who will not be named, that he kind of went into this with that king of the hill mindset. Like, there's a big hill in the center of the map. If I gotta put my artillery on the tallest place. And this is something you see a lot, is that people get kind of dragged into these fights on the hill, and they don't think to maneuver around it.
Yeah, I
like
kept
when I see
falling
these
into that
king of the hill.
too.
Yeah, that whenever I see these king of the hill kind of bait maps, where there's an obvious feature in the middle that, like, the other guy is going to fight for, you are not going to get to use it, you're going to destroy half your army, preventing him from using it. I like to think, how can I maneuver to make it so that once they get there, their position is just going to be terrible. Like, how can I make it so that when they're busy running up this hill, my army is going to emerge in their rear and they're going to have to flee anyway.
Okay.
Or how can I position myself to make it irrelevant?
Well, let's
so
see.
Here is just to...
No, go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
Yeah, so here just put up a little token fight with some skirmishers, some hussars, push very hard along the roads, is be able to reorient my entire army along that north-south ridge by pushing off his left. And then I'll have, like, a very nice, coherent position. He's not really going to be able to use that hill for much. I can even go for his objective. I should be able to destroy his left and then, route it clean off the map. Like, and he just unthinkingly going for this king of the hill strategy that, then there's a lot of things that I can do because I didn't get bogged down in fighting for, the biggest hill on the map.
Okay. Well, let's see if it works out for you. Okay.
One more thing about the lack of 12 pounders that North has Hawk can concentrate his forces much more effectively without really worrying until
Yeah.
he gets a lot closer.
And I think, you know,
Yeah.
not to rag this player, but this just feels like horrible ground for a battery. And it seems like this is where he's going to take. But I don't know what these 6-pounders are going to get done. I mean, the howitzers, they can kind of ignore some of this terrain. And maybe he's thinking, like, I'll bombard the top of the hill. But what damage is that going to do? I mean, Hawk has plenty of forest here. And, I mean, yeah, this deployment here where he's setting his artillery just feels like a huge mistake.
I mean, the fact that he has the howitzers, like, he can really just blast me out of the forest. Like, they do decent damage even to skirmishers. So you're going to see, like, that it's not going to hold that long, but it's going to hold long enough. It's going to, you know, force him to spend enough stamina. It's just going to be an inconvenience. And I don't think this was necessarily a horrible way to play it if he just respected my moves on the right side of the map and kind of wheeled around approximately. Like, if he just moved his whole army around that hill that he's trying so hard to take, you know, dominated the valley with guns up on that ridge, used the elevation to protect himself from my artillery. And as it is, he's kind of going to swing around my left, you know, break the hill, which is, you know, like a paper-thin defense protecting my left,
Right.
and then descend upon me in the valley. So it's a race in that regard.
But I can already see his right is screwed. I mean,
his right is very far out of action.
Yeah, the amount of
Another
pressure that's
big
gonna hit.
mistake he made, which I see a lot of other players making, is all of his artillery is focused in the center. So once Hawk actually engages his center, that artillery is stuck. It can't really do much more. If he had positioned it more on the flanks, he could have a lot more freedom of fire, but he won't.
Yeah.
You can also see some fun cavalry play here.
Yeah, I'm liking these pickoffs of the skirmishers. Interesting.
Yeah, the nice thing when you bring so much cavalry, like, you can afford to just spend 1 or 2 to just get a little tempo advantage, just prevent them from charging your artillery long enough for it to get another turn or 2 of very effective fire. That
You're
you
showing
can kind of see that in the
you're showing patience with your heavy cav too. Same with your reserves.
Yeah.
Like, you're not rushing to bring these guys up, even though the fight looks like it's really about to start getting pretty involved. But interesting. I mean, is he making the right move with this kind of mini assault that he's doing here? I mean, he's going to run into the face of a lot of firepower, and it's not like you don't have infantry to support. I mean, if you were him, Hawk, would you have made this advance?
I mean, if I were him, I would have just kind of pulled back the entire left. And when I say left, I mean right. Like, from the left of his army. So the troops that he has on the right half of the map, like, would have just pulled those back and basically mirrored what I'm doing. Like, if he wants the big hill, then he should go for it and, you know, get his artillery set up on a good position there, and then think, how am I going to win this game after he gets the position?
Right.
But right now, he's just kind of like the fundamental flaw with this play here is just so many of his troops are just out of play. Like, he has the advantage right now that he has more troops like attacking my battery than I have defending them, you know, in line for now. But that's going to change very quickly. And I have all that cavalry forming up on the right that, yeah, like, this is already, like, going to be like a disaster for him just from this position. There's not much to do to salvage the game, I would say.
Yeah. And I just want to, for anybody that's watching, and, you know, point me out if I'm wrong, guys, people are going to look at this, because when I look at this, I see a lot of troops out of position. And I think people are going to say, well, I mean, look at Hawk. Like, Hawk has all these guys back here, and he's got all this infantry out here. And my response to that would be, this situation and these two situations are not the same. They both look like unengaged troops, but these groups are forming up and have a plan. I'm not sure what this force is doing. I mean, would you guys agree with that, or do you see something he's doing here that I don't see?
Hawk's forces are threatening. Like, they might not be engaged, but they are a threat. They can be engaged very easily. The northern forces, like forces off on the left, those aren't near anything. They aren't threatening any part of Hawk's army.
No.
They're just there.
Yeah.
He just advanced in a straight line without really paying attention to what Hawk was doing.
Yeah. And you could almost make a similar argument here. These are a little bit more apt. I mean, they're taking high ground. But it's going to be really easy for Hawk to, I think, swoop in and isolate this core and just kind of knock it out with superior numbers. But I'm gonna keep the replay going because I want to see what this center engagement looks like. Okay. Oh, really good
Skirmisher
blocking.
blinked out of existence.
Yeah, I mean that that blocking with your Hussar is really good, and he's charging in with lights, which I do like. It's just, I mean, again, like Inceris pointed out, all of these troops are threatening, and now once the engagement happens, I just love the fact that a good 60% of his army is threatening 6 skirmishers. Like, to me, that's just, I mean, sure, buddy, like, enjoy that local victory, but this is not going to end well for you, even though it looks that way at the outset. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, this is about to get ugly, isn't it? Okay.
Like, he does have a lot of troops there, like, descending from the left, but they're just going to be a turn or two too slow. Like, maybe 2 or 3
He's also
turns.
not running them. He's
Yeah.
he thinks he has all the time in the world.
Yeah, and these skirmishers, wow, like, these skirmishers are holding out. Like, the amount of value, I see what you're saying. The amount of value these guys are buying you is just insane. And these guys are free. They're free,
Yeah.
and they're occupying the entire center of the opponent's army. And, yeah, I mean, you might lose an artillery piece here, but the trade is going to be so worth it. And I'm seeing these 12-pounders get set up, and, like, I'm already cringing at about what they're about to do. Oh,
Also, look
Oh,
at
yeah.
the 6 guards
oh
right
God!
next to
Oh
him.
God! I didn't notice those. Yeah. Oh my God. So, like, even if you kill all these lines, like, good luck. And I mean, that's the thing you said about the artillery placement is proving to be so true in Ceres. Because, I mean, look at how many artillery are either threatened or just kind of out of position. Meanwhile, none of this artillery from Hawk is even going to sniff an opponent, which is just so good. And it's kind of making that long, winding flanking maneuver you did really start to pay off. Oh my gosh.
Just look at that. So many infantry there on his left. Just reduce the routing in 1 turn, basically.
Yeah, and I mean, like, these guys are just racing, but they're going to get to the line, and, I mean, they're just going to get hit by curs, and they're going to be charging uphill. Meanwhile, the center, and I wonder almost what this guy's perspective was, because I bet he was like, oh, I'm going to win in the center, I'm going to kill a few of his smaller pieces, and then a billion line infantry backed up by guard appeared, and then overarching fire from 12s, and it's like, oh God, this is not going well. And it's kind of what I predicted is coming to pass here on his far left. I mean, it looks like are these Dragoons moving to isolate, or are they going to just do some hammer and anvil stuff over here?
Now, there is like a nice move that unfolds in a minute with like the cavalry kind of swooping around to engage his cavalry. And
Yeah.
I think that's what the kids call an encirclement.
Oh my gosh, this got
Like
bloody.
in Hearts of Iron 4.
Well, and see, this is what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Like, look at his right. Just, I mean, what are they even going to fight before the battle's over? And see, this is so simple. All you have to do is fold your left into your reinforcements, and you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, like that's the big difference between his attack, because like he does some damage. He routs a decent number of line infantry. That like he gets his guns. Like they're 1 turn away from being in like an actually threatening position.
Right.
But like I have these like ready reserves to cover the retreat and like keep the situation stable.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas he has just about dribbled his last reserves onto the fight on the right side of the map. And like once these units break, it's home free.
Yeah, there are no reserves.
And the guard going into center.
There are
like,
no reserves, man. Like they're gone.
I mean, he's got those 3 line and the dragoon.
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit further up.
Oh, this is brutal. Okay, so wow, this isn't a small retreat. You went way back. So what was your thought process with the Kurs here? Because they still haven't sniffed combat yet.
Oh, why interrupt your opponent when they're making a mistake? That if he comes down off the hill, he's going to be more tired. He'll be more exposed to the fire from my horse artillery and the 12-pounders. Like, I have no reason not to retreat. If he needs to attack here to have any kind of counterplay, just anything to do, so I can, just clean things up all the more effectively, letting him come into my range.
Mm-hmm.
I think that not just the cuirassiers, but look at what I did with the horse artillery. That once their position, in the front, became obsolete, I didn't continue trying to find, little holes for them to shoot out from. I just repositioned them somewhere they would be useful.
Yeah.
And the 6-pounders, they went up onto the ridge. So yeah, from here is just, even if his left had held out a little bit better, that my left and my center would have been safe from his flanking attack, because I have these last reserves moving up into position, this very effective artillery fire, and I have the cuirassiers still in 100% condition.
Yeah.
Just ready to counterattack.
This is a beautiful picture right here, by the way. Oh, I love a good hill battery. I'm loving this. Okay, well, it's just cleanup from here, right? I assume.
Yeah.
Oh,
at least the guard charge is pretty cinematic. Just tearing open the center.
Yeah, and I mean, even this charge, his final gasp, it's very I get Battle of Rivoli vibes, just kind of a very unorganized frontal charge, and then just getting mopped up by cavalry in the open. Oh, that's disgusting! Oh my god. That Kur charge. Oh, we might have to go back to the tier list. We might have to be nicer to Kurs, because that was gross. Oh, man. And he had you outnumbered, too. Interesting. Wow.
When you bring that many guard.
Yeah.
He did actually inflict a decent number of casualties, though. Wasn't too free in that regard. But yeah, it was always...
But, I mean, 4 guns
I always
lost,
needed to make at least 2 mistakes if he was going to get back into the game.
Yeah.
It was...
Oh, that was a good one.
I guess that's the... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very, very entertaining little game. And now you see, the horse artillery in use.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll try them when you finally play a game in the new update.
Oh, I think I will. Does anybody... Here, let me throw this out to the chat. Does anybody have a game they want feedback on? Because, we're in the presence of me, a noob, but you also have 2 very knowledgeable players. So, I mean, if you've ever wanted to know how to get better, I don't think you're going to get a better opportunity than right now. So, go to the official Discord, DM me. Yeah, let me see. Do know though that these guys, they're gonna make you better. They are not going to blindly compliment you. I feel like I'm fair in that statement, am I not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won't be cruel though. John.
No promises.
John Critelli, what is your Discord handle? Cause, let me see here. Are you the 1686? Is that you? Oh, okay. Cool. Let's pull this up. Are you guys okay? I shouldn't volunteer you to analyze games if you're not up for it.
I'm
perfectly happy for it.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so this is John Critelli's. We're gonna take a look at his game. You know what? I'm tired of looking at these 2 colors. No, we can do one more of green and red. Okay, so I wasn't looking. Which color is... Hold on.
I think green is John.
Okay, green is John. His opponent... You know what? Let's just restart it. We'll handle this with professional. Okay, so we know. Oh wow, you beat somebody about 80 elo higher. That's awesome. We got an ego wreck, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so he's actually red, and he's going up against Furtap, who is in green. This looks like, is this a combat, or is this is a combat, right? Judging from the numbers?
It looks like a battle. I don't think you can get
Really?
that many curs in a combat.
This feels like really low numbers for a battle, though.
I mean, he's bringing very low artillery for combat.
Yeah,
that is
That's
true.
it's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it might be combat.
I think it's a combat.
Yeah, I think yeah, this has got to be combat. I mean, the cuirassiers, they're going to cost, let's see, there's 4.
Yeah, that's
10.
combat.
And yeah, that's definitely combat.
Okay,
And I guess my first note: way too many curs.
Yeah,
especially
I was
for this
gonna
map.
say the same thing.
So many cuirassiers that we had to count them to make sure it wasn't battle.
Yeah, hey,
And you were
he's
just
got-
hiding the rest of your army somewhere else.
He's got.
I think that he
TSR.
got access to Fog of War before the rest of us.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So Critelli's army's looking a lot more balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the classic Hussar Dragoon combo. Is this too few cavalry though? I mean, eight cheap cavalry. Is that playing with fire?
I think it
Yeah,
is
it's
playing
like-
with fire, but it is also a very. There are a lot of rivers on this map, a lot of big cities. I think that he's definitely gonna. He's gonna feel not having that cavalry, but I don't think it's gonna be the end of his army.
Yeah. Hawk, what are your thoughts on the deployment of red here? He's kind of gone like
Yeah.
two very separate deployments, which I feel like on smaller price points, it can work. I mean, when I watch battles on this map, the fight is always here. Like, it's always here.
Yeah.
Peripheral flanks here, maybe some probing attacks on these flanks, but the fight is always in the center because you're just kind of bottlenecked by, like, I call this map the Thermopylae map of LoB. But I don't know, like, is splitting up, is that advisable here for Critelli?
I think it is.
I don't
because
think his
he's not
army is really split up. That's
Yeah. It's not split
Like,
by
they're-
any like major terrain. It's
Hmm.
pretty close together. If it looks like South is gonna push through that center, he can support it.
Yeah.
He has artillery on both sides. If anything, I'd say he'd want someone to try and attack that center.
Okay.
yeah. And their fields of fire are mutually supportive. That like the only way that Green could try to exploit this is by moving their entire army around the right flank. You know, sending, trying to use the roads over there. That I don't know, positioning, trying to maybe cross at a further unopposed point, and then coming at them from the plateau, like far on the right.
Yeah.
But at that point, you know, you're permanently giving up the neutral objective, so that's going to be hard for most players to do. Even though it is probably the best way to go about this game with this army.
Yeah. I feel like on this map, this position right here is a noob trap. So many people look at that and they go, "Oh my god, I can wedge up in there, artillery on the hill, and I can just I'm impervious." But like you said, you're kind of surrendering all initiative at that point, and the opponent doesn't have to charge through this town. Like, there are other ways to access your flanks. So, all right, well, let's see what Green does here, because I mean, I think Red's army is much better. Maybe a little bit short on cavalry, but it's still really good.
Yeah, I would say that 8 cavalry is like the lowest acceptable number for combat, but it's still acceptable.
Yeah.
Like, it's not moral, but it's acceptable.
Okay, this feels like an overcommit here. Like, he's bringing in these hordes because he wants this town. I don't know. I don't like these hordes racing up so fast, but that is kind of what they're for. Line looks like they're gonna hole up. Don't know what the curs are gonna do. I think maybe we have to look at a bit more.
I think the
unintuitive
hordes are
about
wasted
playing-
there.
You think so?
That
Yeah.
I mean, they do have a lot of targets, but they're also, to me, they feel pretty unsupported. Like, once this flank crashes down, I suppose the Curs could fend them off, but that's not going to be a cost-effective trade.
Yeah, and also, like, the Horde isn't... It's just looking at the enemy straight on. It's not gaining any positional advantage. You might as well just have normal 6-pounders.
That's fair.
Meanwhile, look at Red's artillery on the left. That 4-pounder.
Yeah.
That is gonna get some really good fire, I feel, onto Green's army.
Here, like counter battery, or just onto this kind of center infantry block?
Just into that center area.
Yeah, like not where the green infantry are now, but where they are going to be if they move to support the fight in the town. Like the 4-pounder is controlling where they want to go.
Yeah.
So either green is either not going to advance that way, or he's going to give the 4-pounder very effective fire, and both of these are losing prospects for green.
Yeah, speaking of, I don't like the positioning of this 4-pounder at all. I mean, compared to where Critelli has put his 4 and his 6, this 4-pounder feels way too close. But I don't know, maybe it holds.
I actually kind of like it because you can very easily, like, as a Red, not notice that 4-pounder is there, and if Red charges his light infantry towards those horse artillery, that 4-pounder is gonna get some good fire on it from a more concealed position.
Does it? Oh, whoa! Those Curs are moving in quick.
Oh,
Holy crap! So a lot of a lot of committed line infantry into a position that I don't think has a lot of strategic value. Oh man, these Curs are... oh boy, this line infantry might be in for a bad day. But I mean, there's enough support there that I don't think the Curs will get as much value as he's probably hoping for.
Yeah.
What's happening on the left? Okay, so, I mean, Critelli's just kind of bringing all of his units across. He's going to try to support here. Yeah, green just feels out of position here. Very strung out.
I do think that green is making a mistake rushing in like this because and they're going to end up masking their own guns. Like, they don't need to engage with more forces than they are.
Yeah.
Like, they can wait for green to march forward, try to escalate the fight, get more value off their artillery, and then continue fighting from that angle that leaves most of their artillery still able to fire.
Yeah.
That, I think that is one skill that very few players have. It's like knowing how to, like deny space and to only fight in a certain segment of the battlefield at a time.
Yeah.
Like red just marching into this...
What's the objective here from green? Like, I'm trying to decipher, besides just kill units, what is this push gonna... I guess you're protecting your Hordes, but your Hordes could have pulled back. They didn't need your cavalry to take damage to get out of there. I don't know.
The hardest move to find... I think... Alexander Ayekin once said the hardest move to find with the knight is backwards, and I guess maybe that applies.
Yeah.
He just doesn't want to move his guns back, because if they're moving, they're not firing.
Yeah. That's also a trap a lot of people
pushing them
fall
forward.
into. Yeah. This guard is actually... I love the placement of this guard. Yeah, this is a great choke point. It's going to make it very awkward for the infantry here to help in this town engagement. I really like that play.
Oh yeah, the entire green flank is just held up. Like, I do support green's effort to take control of this town. You really want that so you can play from the right, but doing it this way, and like this is something you need to do a little more methodically. Like, if you identify that a town is important to your defense and your attack, you need to take the town and then attack.
Yeah.
And not try to do everything at once.
Yeah. And that cuirassier charge that's going on over on the left, that is way too premature.
Yeah.
No, further on the left.
That hurt to see.
Oh, where?
Yeah, all of his other Curs are starting to charge.
Oh, where are these
That's
guys
way too
going?
premature.
Are they going to try to intercept?
Yeah, I think they're trying to intercept the reinforcements, but it's
Okay.
premature. None of those are softened up, so like you will stop them in their tracks.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna be too effective.
I get the feeling that
Yeah.
they're all going to try to save this fight in the center, which is going to play exactly to Critelli. Because, I mean, in this slog,
Yeah.
infantry are going to get more value than cavalry almost always.
And not to mention, he's fighting like very much into the effective fire of the red artillery,
Yeah,
which just makes it all the worse.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, he's going right in. And he's even going in with his infantry. He's leaving no reserves whatsoever. Wow, okay. Interesting. This town fight is even going really bad for red now, and wow. Okay, so is he just gonna try to take a win here? Like 5 line infantry to charge 2 guns when you're already losing in the center. That's a big
Well,
investment
some of
in
those
combat.
infantry could be trying to go down and hit them in the rear in the
Yeah.
town. So I don't think that the number of line that he's put over there is too bad. I just think it's a little too late. Like
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
else is too engaged already, and you need those line to either be in the fight already or really be threatening something.
Yeah.
Which they're not doing right now.
Yeah.
Oh, really nice withdrawal
Yeah,
by
there's
Critelli.
Something really funny that red could have done is use 1 hussar to delay the 2 hussars, and then just run the artillery and the infantry and the 2nd hussar on the right to the other corner of the battlefield.
Oh, so you
Like,
mean
just
like
go home.
holding maneuver here, retreat here.
I mean, not even a holding maneuver, because like the only compensation that Green can even dream of getting is, defeating that little grouping of troops in the right and running down the batteries.
Yeah.
But red, like the river is hemming them up enough that he can just take all those threatened troops and push them somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, Inceris, would you say this is like a perfect example of that point you made about people just sending in curs way too eagerly? It feels like this
Yeah.
is like what you said earlier is coming to life in this battle. Because I don't know
Yeah.
what these curs are hoping to accomplish. Like, they're not going to break this line. Not completely. Maybe with infantry support they will, but, I mean, Critelli's got reserves. He's got plenty of reserves.
I think that Green is just trying to honor his personal hero, Michel Ney.
Yeah, I mean, he is going to get small breakthroughs, but, like, this is just, like, the amount of
With
gold.
no reserves to exploit them.
Yeah, the amount of gold that's going to be sacrificed here at the cost of a small breach is... And this line is, like, attempting to do something? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Not to mention the Horde are dead. I mean,
Yeah.
funny enough, like the Horde, it couldn't even outrun the Dragoons. That's
No.
right. I fixed that.
Yeah, it's just a complete encirclement, and he's like even breaking off
Oh.
to kill skirmishers, which is exactly what red would want. Amazingly enough, all 4 batteries are still kind of firing. Not really, but I mean, these 2 haven't stopped shooting all game. Hey, look at that! He finally got the town position he wanted.
Yeah.
It only came at the
Yeah,
cost
if
of...
he had just everything.
Yeah. Oh, boy. And I think the curs are going to all... Yeah, the curs are all going to go down, too.
And none of those
Yeah.
are covering.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at how much damage they've taken. Like, a lot of those, they're like 40% health.
Yeah.
Those are not rally.
No, not at all. And I mean,
I
once...
think those are the lowest health curves I've ever seen in a battle.
God, they got brutalized. Jeez.
Oh my, I think one of them is like 25%.
Yeah, this guy right
And
here.
most are 50 or worse.
Yeah, wow. Talk about stamina, too. Like, even if they do return, their stamina is just dreadful. Okay, so he finally got the positioning he wanted. It just cost all his cav and all his artillery. Oh, man. Well, hey, that was well played to Critelli. Definitely think that was
Yeah.
a case of your opponent kind of gifting you the dream engagement, but I enjoyed
Yeah.
watching that.
I
Well,
thought that I've played against Furtap before, and I remember him being better than this.
the red player?
Yeah,
Okay.
he just kind of imploded there. I mean, like, the basic idea of going for the town is sensible enough,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't need to use so many troops to do it. You don't need to endanger your whole army to do it. And you should be, like, completing this objective and then going for the next step in your plan.
Yeah.
That, I feel like even, like, 1600, 1700 rated lines of battle players are like the equivalent of a 1400 elo in chess.
Yeah.
No offense to the 1600s and 1700s out there.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I've been doing so much talking that I need to dive in and kind of put my money where my mouth is. I guess I'll
All
do
right,
a
let's go.
combat too. Oh geez. Okay. I got to use my tier list knowledge now. Oh man, you guys are gonna be wincing probably at this comp. I'm just gonna start throwing
for
stuff.
combat, genuinely just the default comp, maybe a few changes.
Yeah. Do I bring anything other than 6-pounders? I'm gonna do Horde just for the love of the game. In combat, do you need Curs or can you get away with Huss Dragoon?
I don't think you need them.
Okay. How many? Okay. So, that's.
I do think you'll want at least an 8-pounder, maybe a 12-pounder, just because of the range of combat.
Okay. So.
Like, since you're doing 2 Hordes, I don't think you need the 2 6-pound foot.
Okay. So 2 Hordes and a 12, just a 3-piece loadout?
Yeah, or 2 Hordes and like 2 8-pounders, maybe.
Okay. That's a much better use of my money. Let's see. 7 cav does not feel like enough. We can go 4 and 4, but that still doesn't feel like enough. Oh, I'm low on manpower. I'm really low on manpower. Maybe fewer line? More lights, maybe? Oh gosh, I'm still...
Don't make sure not to go below like 16 line.
Yeah, definitely not. Oh, I got so much money in. I guess I could go for a 4th artillery piece, but only 18 infantry. That doesn't feel like enough to protect 4
Well, the
pieces.
default is 20. I feel like 18. If you're going Horde and big on trying to get that positional win, I think 18 line is fine. Like 18 infantry is fine. Just make sure you can get that position on your enemy with the Horde.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll try this loadout. Name. I blame Inceris. Cool. Great. Perfect. Do you guys want to... Should we jump into a custom game? That way you guys can carry me to victory? Please.
Oh, then I was going to try to stream snipe you.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
I
was
help
making a
with the
composition.
composition. I'm not helping with the gameplay.
Oh, God. You
Hawk
guys are
can,
going to make
Hawk
me
can do the
1v1?
gameplay.
I just made a new combat comp.
Oh,
I wanted to
God.
make one using like lower tier units as much as possible.
Hawk, you've already embarrassed me
Within
once
reason.
on stream. Please don't do it again. Oh, come on.
Sorry, like, sometimes you just gotta do it to them.
Oh, God. Okay, fine. I'll take 1 spanking from you, and that's it. That is it.
All right.
All right. How much time do you need?
Oh, I can go now. That if you want to send
Like
send a
as far
custom
as
link.
turn time.
Yeah, 2-minute combat seems fine.
Okay.
My comp is a little silly, so you might you might have it.
Don't patronize me with victory. All right, fine. We're gonna fight on the snow because I've been wanting to fight on a snow map. Okay. Now, can you just directly invite people to games now, or do I have to start? the
Yes,
game?
if you're a friend.
Oh, okay, okay. So, oh, that is. Hold on. Oh gosh, there's so much new stuff. How do I send it to a friend? Did I screw it up already?
You could send it. You just post it in the Discord if you want.
Oh, that makes sense too. All right, come get your ego win.
Like I might lose. It's 2:44 a.m. My comp is a little
Whatever.
silly.
Dude, we all know he's not gonna lose, guys. What's up, Oivado? Sickov, we could probably review your game. Yep. I don't want to keep these guys
Okay,
forever.
well now you.
Okay.
What do you think of my comp?
Okay, 5 guard. Lots of dragoons. 3 horde, 1 howitzer. I think it's still gonna beat me. I really do.
Yeah. It wasn't too much room to get silly in combat. Like we would have to go for battle for me to use, to break out the, I don't like the, the 10 Grenadier comp.
I've brought
But
37
that might be,
militia. Oh, okay.
And I somehow have more hussars trying to make a bad comp, and I still ended up with more light cavalry.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. I get the feeling. But hey, I've been wrong before. Alright. Oh, prayers in the chat for me, y'all. But hey, if I lose, it's Inceris's fault.
Exactly.
Beautiful. All right, cool. Gosh, the
You're practically a member of the Lines of Battle team now.
yeah, the deployment system is so much smoother, guys. Like you really nailed it with this new deployment system. I won't lie.
You're referring to just like the units being spaced a bit better, or
Yeah, and just
the forward deployment zone and everything?
Yeah, the ability to like drag, and it's great. I really like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I said, guys,
And
this
have
is
you
my first
used the
one with the new
formation
update.
controls?
Huh?
I think. Have you used the formation controls in deployment too?
I have not used the follow one yet. But
No, I mean like in the deployment phase.
oh no.
That you can use like checkerboard and line and draw line in the deployment phase. Like that's how I got such clean lines in the game against Mr. Brannigan.
Oh.
Mr. V, just so you know already,
Yeah.
use run with your it replaced seek. Seek is now run. It makes your units go faster, it costs more stamina, and with artillery especially, it is necessary for moving long distances.
Okay. That is very helpful. Because I was like, why are my horse artillery like, what happened to the range? Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah, you'll see when the range is better than ever once you use run.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
What do you think of that?
What? Your deployment?
No, I mean, what do you think of like the run distance on Horde?
Oh,
it's like
I
40
love it.
pixels more
It's
than it used to be.
insane.
Yep.
It's
and they
man.
start with their fast movement when like on the deployment turn now.
Yeah.
Which is something I wanted forever, and we finally got with this update. There's
Make sure
so
to use
many...
run on those 12-pounders.
On the 12-pounders
Yeah.
too? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, artillery always wants to run long distances. Skirmishers kind of basically always want to run, and And other units, it depends.
Okay. I'm gonna submit this. Probably screw it up. Okay. All right. 3 Horde against my 2. Much better centralization than me. Leading with Hussars. Oh, I might be setting myself up for failure here. Ah, well. Blame Inceris. Blame Inceris. That's what I keep telling myself. Blame Inceris. Oh, gosh. I'm nervous.
That's the first time back in a while that you gotta be nervous.
It's and I knew it. I knew I was gonna be nervous because I was like, here I do, casted battles, and I just haven't been able to play in so long. But all in good fun, everybody. All in good fun.
And don't forget that just like charging infantry into other infantry, like if they're in good condition, like it actually hurt the attacking unit now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it pays to like soften them up with fire first. Like fire is the basic method of combat now.
Yeah. All right. What is he gonna do?
Whereas in the past it was kind of optional.
Yeah. All right. Where are these guys gonna go?
I feel like this is actually a pretty good map for me to have gotten a howitzer.
Yeah, it will be.
Should have brought a horse archer.
Especially with what I'm planning to do with my my skirmishers. Oh man. Let's see. I think we're just gonna concentrate a ton over there. Might be a mistake. Oh, gosh. Yeah, my artillery positioning isn't great either. Man, so much to learn.
Like I might not be using the tank skin on these horse artillery, but I like to use them as tanks anyway.
Yeah.
You just push them all up to wherever I want massed firepower and mass the firepower.
Yeah. I can see that. They can bring so much just pure shell power to any one spot, and so quickly too.
And I think your big decision here is whether or not to just charge my guns or to flee.
See, and that's the decision that I think I'm being lured into.
Who knows?
Yeah. Well. Clearly no student of Caesar. All right. I have a bad feeling about this. Ugh. The disorganization.
Mr. V, don't withdraw your cavalry. It makes them a lot more vulnerable to charge. If you want to get them out of a fight, run. Don't withdraw, run.
And Ceres is just like, look, take my word for it. Just get the hell out of there. Your confidence in me is I am feeling very
inspirational.
Yes, I'm feeling very inspired. He's like, look, the best thing I can tell you to do right now is leave.
I think it's just in case you want to leave, don't do it by withdrawing in the face of charging cavalry.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't disagree with that. I'm making the same mistake that I always do, which is moving without intention.
A really good way to try and fix that, I find, is to start using the multi-turn orders, because it lets you set up a more overall plan that you can keep doing over multiple turns.
Fair enough. Ooh, my.
Also, walking and stationary cavalry are a lot more vulnerable to charges.
Oh, good to know.
Meanwhile, infantry are more resistant to charges if they're stationary.
Okay.
Yeah, and they become a lot more vulnerable while running, which means there is a certain level of counterplay to, infantry running about is the threat of a countercharge.
Right.
It's a little bit timing sensitive, but it at least means that, like, if they're charging your skirmisher with infantry and you have cavalry nearby, they at least have to stop.
Right.
Yeah, that timing has been what I've been having trouble with.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you see how that Hussar is basically dead now?
Yeah.
That's because it charged straight into your line.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It charged in while pursuing that dragoon.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm picking up the mechanics a little bit. I still feel out of my element, but I also don't know how to handle skirmishers yet. That's something that is becoming apparent to me very quickly.
I think they are very tricky. They're like the most basic use of them is just get them into terrain and then use that terrain to, like, anchor your position left or right.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have this kind of niche utility as something that can kind of go, under the guns, so to speak. It can go into contested areas with a lot of enemy artillery firing very effectively, and it can just ignore that fire and start harassing them with its own fire.
Right.
That this way, like, they synergize very well with cavalry in this regard. That they're very good at protecting artillery. That, like, they have these very good interactions with the non-infantry units.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely can see that.
Yeah, that and, like, with cavalry, like, now more than ever, there's an interesting thing that if you have more cavalry than your opponent, that you can freely move your artillery a lot closer to the enemy, because you can freely move your skirmishers a lot closer as well, because you can protect these from enemy charges with the infantry, with just the threat of a cavalry charge.
Yeah. Agreed.
That Like, you can't just try to like rush in and close the distance on my artillery here, because, well, then you're going to get blasted by the counter charge from my other cavalry.
Right. Yeah, it keeps a lot of units that ordinarily would just be able to be very reckless. It kind of keeps them honest.
Yeah, and it also punishes compositions where the person is trying to just, not really play the game, just sit in the back safely with their artillery, and the only thing they can do, like, because when you're up against a camper, before we added skirmishers, the only thing you can do to them is attack them with everything you have and hope that it works.
Right.
With skirmishers, you have a lot more options as to how to, like, write them down in advance. You have more of a positional tool to attack them.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing with running, it means that with infantry, you can have your reserves like further back and then run them forward before they engage with the enemy. So you can have your reserves area of effect in that.
Have your reserves and eat them too.
All right.
You also generally don't want to target skirmishers with your artillery unless it's like in canister range.
Right.
Because the skirmishers are a lot more resistant.
Yeah. They'll soak quite a bit, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy, we got a bit of a merry-go-round going on here. God, he hasn't even committed his infantry yet.
Yeah, and that's like the ironic advantage of, having more cavalry, is that everything you have that isn't cavalry becomes more effective by proximity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Remember that running infantry is more vulnerable to cavalry charges.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so that's the trade-off. Whoops. Oh, if I did not have Inceris here, I think I would already be beaten. Okay, come on, learn the controls. God, my center is like an absolute mess. Just no cohesion at all. What to do? I don't know. Blech. Blech is all I have to say to this. It's that laugh. Every time he gives that laugh, I'm like, ah, crap. I've just been 4D. I've just been 4D chest. Oh, wow. Okay, that was... Man, that maneuver with that Dragoon was very nice. All right. Well. God. Ooh, yeah. Sikov, you're right about that. how far is the question?
What you're doing with your skirmisher there, that's good. You
Oh, it
want
is.
to try doing that when you can.
Cool. Okay. A correct move.
When you're sending forward, like, to harass my artillery battery.
No. I would never.
I mean, in Saris. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's like there's like a little rock, paper, scissors that you have against an artillery battery now. You can send up the skirmishers, so then they're forced to send up their infantry. But then you don't actually continue pressing with the skirmishers, you drop them back, then you hit the exposed infantry with your artillery.
Yeah.
Because you know that in the past you would always have the artillery campers, you know, with their infantry huddling behind the reverse slope. And they can just run up and protect the artillery after you've already been shot half to death by it.
Yeah.
And now you can force them to defend themselves with the skirmishers. So there's a nice rock, paper, scissors interaction that goes on there.
Yeah. No, agreed. It is kind of a nice sort of dichotomy that we just didn't have in the previous patch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's any way of saving that. What to do, what to do. Potentially foolish. Most definitely.
I messed up a formation order.
Oh, most definitely foolish, I think. Oh god. Just watching all those guard turn. Like, what are you doing, buddy? See what I'm saying about the evil laugh in Saris? I can't be the only one. I can't.
My girlfriend was saying that I have an evil laugh just earlier today.
You absolutely do. It's charming in its own way, but very evil.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely.
I think I did it again.
Oh gosh. Yeah, it's not looking good for me.
Okay, you got me with the like on the bait charge. That line infantry is basically just dead now.
That was like the one move where I'm like, oh, that felt clever. Oh.
And now imagine when you do it again.
Yeah, but
Gonna feel even better.
I mean, hopefully people are seeing it in the chat. Like, the misuse of my reserves has been just shameful. Like, look at how uncommitted they are. Like, there's eight line infantry back here that aren't being effectual in this fight at all.
I mean, I have a bunch of units that haven't done anything yet.
Yeah.
If you have troops that you feel haven't done anything, just do something with them.
That's the plan. We can only hope. Maybe while we still can.
Oh, that's close.
Oh, God.
I think that infantry unit is just kind of cooked.
Yeah, I think so. And it's my left flank, which has me really worried. Like that, you won that
What
fight
left
so
flank?
hard. My left, where the main cavalry fight took place. Like, sure, you'll only walk out with a couple of units of cav, but that's all you'll need.
Yeah, like I'm mostly happy to have just gotten such a huge advantage in infantry from the fight.
Yeah.
Because let's see, that's I guess yeah, you withdrew some of them, but that's a couple that are down just for free. And like whenever I have an infantry advantage, as long as when I have a cavalry advantage, like as long as I still emerge with more cavalry than my opponent, like I'm very happy to
Yeah.
to
Oh god, I haven't read the chat in a while. It's all the oh god, he's cooked, which is completely true. Hold on, I'm gonna put a poll. Okay. Concede.
Is the poll, how cooked am I?
Or last stand. All depends on the on the content you guys want to watch. If you want to watch the slow bleeding, I will fight till the end. But if you guys are like next game please, I also want to respect that. As I don't move my units, I'm like, "Oh, I'll do a poll instead." Gosh. See? If you're not good at the game, guys, just make YouTube videos. It's done wonders for me. Yeah, okay. Half my army just didn't get orders. Oh, of course. Oh, they're all saying last stand. Dang it, guys. That's not what you were supposed to do. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, last samurai it is.
Alright, I'm back. What did I miss?
Oh,
Good
Annihilation.
lord,
I
what
got
is
the
happening in
run
there?
penalty.
Yeah.
You see, I got the run penalty on 2 of his infantry.
Yeah. It did not end well. Not in the slightest. And then I put a poll to the YouTube chat, and I was like, okay, they'll save me. They won't make me fight this all the way to the end. And then 88% said, no, last stand it. So, I want you guys to know I hate you. But we will fight this to the end. I love the quotes in chat. There's nothing we can do. There is something we can do. We can bloody his fist with our nose. That's what we can do.
Like, I was expecting you to commit to that attack on my center a little bit more.
Yeah.
I even repositioned 2 of my horse artillery to like fire in retaliation.
Yeah.
That I think that like succeeding once with like the bait idea made you want to try it again.
Yep. I think.
But the problem is like the first bait was with a skirmisher, and then this one was with a third of your army.
Yeah. Yes, perhaps not my finest moment. You know what? Screw it. Skirmishers, I don't care what you do. Just go die. Oh. Woo boy. Well. Alrighty then. Oh man. He blundered. Absolutely I did. Absolutely I did. And now I am pulling back to the trees like a coward. Let's see. Let's look at the casualties. How bad is it? Oh! 1,900 to 884. That is a slaughter. Oh man, Hawk is gonna sleep well.
It shouldn't be too long now.
You think so?
Yeah, that I'm already up this late.
Well, boys, we've got some rust to shake off for sure. I say that like I was beating you when I was playing regularly.
I mean that it was close enough.
Oh, you are very gracious. All right. See, I have a similar problem in almost every game I play, whether it's MOBAs, strategy games. Like, I make too many moves just for the sake of making moves. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just like
it's very common in chess as well.
Yeah. Like, let me just click around so that I feel like I'm achieving something, when in reality I'm achieving nothing.
Yeah, like, I'm happy enough to just leave half my army doing nothing for a whole turn because gaining at least.
Oh,
Could be worse.
Yeah, those guard are they are about to kick my teeth in.
I really do think that using multi-turn orders would really help you.
Yeah,
Because you end up repeating a lot of orders and just moving to the same place a lot.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you don't get to whole sections of your army.
Yeah. I see, that's the thing is I was an early, like, I guess, I wouldn't say a critic of multi-turn, but it didn't seem like my thing, but playing with this new one, with all of the skirmishers that you now have to command, yeah, I think you definitely have to multi-turn.
It also really helps using the formation tool, like having multi-turn orders helps with the formation tool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I could certainly imagine that. Well, unless my men's muskets turn into assault rifles, I think we're cooked, chap. I think we're.
You did
absolutely
get
cooked.
like quite a few of your cavalry seem to be rallying, getting back into the fight, which I really shouldn't have allowed.
Yeah.
But it's not the end of the world.
I mean, even my rallied cavalry, I mean, it will bravely return to get routed again. So, I mean, there's something there.
I also don't think
I
you would have known if you hadn't mentioned it.
Oh, God. No, I wouldn't have.
And the funny thing is, like, give it 2 or 3 turns and you'll actually have the cavalry thing.
Yeah.
And when I say give it 2 or 3 turns, I meant for you to use them to, like, help rally your other units that are about to... This isn't quite what I had in mind.
Hey, if I play badly enough, I'll stay unpredictable.
True. But, you know, there's something that I've said about prediction.
Yeah.
What?
He's trying to give you nightmares.
I think you were once... Oh. Yeah, I think that you once quoted something that I said about prediction, like, it doesn't matter if you know what I'm trying to do, you can't stop me anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
well, you know what? Screw it. Let me just get this run order going. Boys, we're going to die, but we're not going to die on the back foot. So I have decreed. Fuck it. Just charge the horse artillery in. Run them all down, boys. Take the cannon off its limber and whack somebody with it.
Just push it by hand.
Yep. I'm going to treat my horse artillery like a chariot. That's what I'm about to do. Skirmishers, charge line infantry. Why not? Yep. Last row, hear 'em. Except instead of being on horseback, we're riding sheep. Okay. There we go. Smartest turn I've made all day.
Two of those skirmishers just evaporated when their charge connected.
Well, you know what? They weren't brave enough. That was their problem.
That was
now,
the issue. Yes.
Can you be a kind gentleman and not reinforce that howitzer, and let me say I killed the one howitzer?
Honestly, I'm pretty sure that the canister is going to route your infantry.
All right. So we're not
I'll
friends.
let you try.
So we're not friends is what you're trying to tell me.
Do you want me to turn the artillery 180 so that then you can get in
Boom!
with it?
I'm already done with my turn. Like, hurry up, Grandpa. Oh, gosh. It's Jover. Sickoff is absolutely right. Oh, man. See, this is what I love.
You did it!
I did it. So you concede now, right? You just hit the...
I think that it might have actually been my 40 that routed it. with the canister fire.
You've routed more of your army than I have. Oh,
it's competitive. It's close.
Would you stop? Would you just stop? I will be spanked, but I will not be lied to during it. Already charge it an already
you
unit.
do still have that one skirmisher in the woods.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, you have one skirmisher in the woods.
I think that's sharp. It's going to single-handedly.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got
Where's
it.
the Prince of Wales?
Well, I think I'm just going to turn in my caster card. This always happens to me. I always end up being 3 times as better of a caster than I am a player. One of these days, I actually have to get good at a game that I comment on. Oh, well. Good stuff.
I mean, I've never gotten good at it, but I still comment on it.
Oh.
Well, that's why I'm like, I'll never partner with the Sophie Games channel, because I'll just say, oh, no, if you guys want actual advice, like, that's where you go.
Well, you're the hype man. You bring the energy.
See, that's all I got to do, honestly. Like, I am very, very happy in that role. Also, my 12-pounder is kicking your guys' ass in melee. You might want to do something about it.
Then I'll tell them to start trying.
Yeah, well, I hope that you do. All right, boom, already done. How's that 12-pounder still alive? Pure pluck, man. Artie Saber. This is like in, again, another Total War analogy, but I don't know if you guys played Total War where the AI, rather than firing their artillery, they would unlimber, and then they would charge the, like, 16-man artillery crew into your lines. Oh, I'm getting a lot of that vibe right now.
Truly the most popular franchise of all time.
Oh, God. You know you've got it good when you are playing with less competence than the AI. All right. Bam. 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 See, we're up to 2-to-1 casualties. That's the kind of ratio we need. It was 3-to-1 at the start. So, if that's not improvement, I don't know what is.
I mean,
Skirmisher is pursuing.
It's actually a little under.
Oh,
what?
My skirmisher was pursuing your dragoon out of the forest. Come back, coward! Oh, God, that is fun. That is so much fun. Oh man. Hey, Def Operator, how you doing, man? Oh man. To be honest, my elo was pretty undeserved because I'm sitting at 1430 right now, but with the new mechanics, I'm probably closer to like 12 with my game knowledge.
Yeah, it's mostly intuitive enough with a little bit of practice.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but I
You'd be
love
surprised some of the 1400s I've faced.
I love the I love the new elements. I really do. I think they're really fun. Like the skirmishers, the run feature, just the new charge mechanics. It feels so crisp. So, I mean, congrats to you and Leo. It's like you guys have something crazy here.
Yeah, you have no idea how much time I spent like just fighting spreadsheets to try and get the new charge mechanics working decently well.
Mm,
And there are still some improvements that we're working on.
sure. Yeah, absolutely. All right. And boom. Wait, how am I still alive? Where's
Oh,
my...
one of your infantry rallied at the edge of the map.
Oh my
Great.
god.
Now I can. In the meantime, before I route that one, I can continue XP farming.
Oh man. Oh god. Oh. Units org regain negative 1000%. Love that. Oh, good stuff. GG's,
Routed on
man.
its own.
GG's. Oh, that was so much fun.
I mean, this went on a lot longer than my game with the 1600 from earlier, though. That was over at turn 16.
Oh gosh. But you know, I think a lot of my aptitude is just gonna come from like, this is a game you just have to play regularly. Like, you have to keep up with the meta. And I've always been a smaller engagement guy too, so like past combat, my skill drops off a ton.
I do think it'll be easier now just because there aren't any more huge changes coming, except for Fog of War, which is more of a meta, not in the sense of like the most effective tactic available, but it's like it doesn't change the way units interact with each other.
Yeah.
So that like you can play Fog of War with knowledge that is external to LoB. And then like the actual gameplay mechanics are pretty set in stone right now. We
Right.
might add square formation in the future and some other things, but just the
Wide
basic
infantry.
interaction between units are finally settled.
Yeah.
Wide infantry, that formations maybe, but yeah, this is like if you play the way things are now and you come back to it in 3 months, like the same basic principles and gameplay elements are going to serve you just as well.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. What are we at for stream time? I haven't checked in a while. We're at 2:30. Wow. Dang. All right. Well, I think what do I want to do next? You know what? Let me do a poll. I'm going to do what next? Team game with chat. Analyze submitted game. What else? 1v1. All right. Whatever y'all want to see, guys, let me know. We have we'll probably do the 3-hour mark. So we got at least half an hour left. Hawken and Saris, you guys have been amazing sticking with me. Don't feel the need to stay the entire time if you guys got to go at any point.
I mean, I got
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
else for tonight.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's close to 4 a.m., so I'm gonna get to bed.
All right.
I gotta get to the beach later.
Sounds good. Sleep well knowing
You're
knowing that you achieved a great victory today.
Yep, thank you. A fine feather in my cap.
It's good to talk to you, Hawkman. I'll see you later.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta do something together again sometime.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
See you around.
See ya. All right. Now that he's gone, I could admit I went easy on him, but I think he really liked it.
What?
What? Hey, good night. Good night. Oh man. Oh well. I guess I should have waited for the ting. Oh. Oh. What a guy. All right, so what's winning here? Let's see. Oh, team game with chat is winning. Great. That's awesome. Okay. Well, just know that whoever, now that Hawk's gone, I have full control of this count. Is that you, Leo? Okay. You know what? Let's do a 4v4 and let's do combat. Let's do a 4v4 combat. I don't know if we have 8 people. And let's modify my army a little bit here. Let's get rid of the hordes. I want to try the new 6-pounders. And I think I misused those guys, so I'm not going to bring them. You want to hop in on a game in Saris?
Yeah, I was planning on.
Heck yeah.
I was planning on joining the team game against you.
Oh, well, of course you would. I've come to expect nothing less from you, old friend. Let's see. I need to make one more adjustment here. I think. That seems a little bit better, but now we have a gap. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Oh, that's disappointing. Let's see. I gotta make one more change here. I'm determined to use all of my funds. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Oh, guys. 25 more gold, and if I don't spend it, Saris will flame me till no end.
I'm the person who, like, for the longest time, didn't spend like 500 manpower.
You cretin! All right. Well, we'll try that. You know, it's all about trying new comps. Okay. Let's get this set up, shall we? You guys have been patient enough. Custom game. We'll do 2 minutes. And you know what? Let's do planes. Keep it easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And let's see. If I add people to the party, does that automatically mean they'll be on my team?
Yes, it does.
Okay, perfect. So, you know what? Let's get Ice Sick off in the party. Who else wants to lose? All right, let's get Red in my party.
I guess you can force me into your team.
Oh, baby! Okay, and Saris. Just because you asked. All right. Oh, no, Mafi, that's totally fine, man. By the way, I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the stream, but Hawk showed me that short you made when I talked trash about Hussars. I just want to let you know, Mafi, you have full rights to steal, edit, and upload anything I do as long as you make it as entertaining as that reel I watched. Full, like on recorded video, anything at all. Okay, perfect. Now I got that out of the way. Now how do I tell if people are in my party? Because I sent out invites, but I don't know if I see if they're in my party.
It might only be for matchmaking that you can make a party.
Oh.
I think for custom, it's still the order that you send that they join.
Well,
via the
then
link.
I guess this is just going to be what it's going to be. Okay, well.
Are we playing Clash or Combat?
We are doing Combat.
Oh, and you have it set to Clash right now?
Okay, now I have it to Combat. Perfect. Wait, we have up to 10? No way we can get 10 players.
Yeah, that was added for my sake for the Waterloo map.
Oh my gosh. Do we think we can get 10? I'm not sure if we can get 10.
I mean, there are 17 watching right now.
Okay, well.
Plus, we might be able to get some from the Discord if you
perfect.
want.
Yeah, I mean, if we have to exit out and bring it back down, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna drop this in the YouTube chat. Boom. Yeah, it's whoever wants to join. Full 10 players. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Okay. Let's see. Let me check. Oh, do I just have to, like, refresh? That's how I check? Yeah, I think I just have to refresh the tab. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Ooh, and I can probably use the chat feature as well. Love that.
Yep. You can send messages to only your team if you click on the globe icon.
Okay.
It changes to a little green icon.
Perfect. All right, we've got 4 players in now. Come on, guys. Let's get a full 10. Full 10 in the chat. Yeah, Mafi, I loved that short so much, man. That thing was freaking hilarious. Oh, man. I've never enjoyed being burned like I did then. All right. Let's see. What are we at? Are we still at? Oh, no, we're at 5 now. Cool. So we have one full team. Why don't we just drop this in the Discord, see what we get? Let's see. Let me go general. Game is being streamed. Join this 5v5. And I'll throw that link in there. Cool. By the way, guys, if you've never listened to it before, this background music, this is called Bardcore. Have you heard of that in Saris? Where it's like...
I have heard of Bardcore.
Oh my god. It's a recent discovery for me. I love it. Alright. We're up to 8. Let's go, boys! Let's go! Anyone can join, man. Anyone can join. You just watched my match against Hawk, right? I have no ground to say if people need to be at a certain skill level or not.
Oh. We need 2 more people now.
We need 1 more. We're at 9.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. So many line infantry. This is why they're top of S, guys. Oh, man. I should have brought guards. I have the Carolean skin that I love. Fries, I only play Clash too. I'm a Clash and Skirmish guy.
Oh, we're in.
Oh, are we? And
yep.
Maybe that makes me a noob, maybe not, but... Okay, so I have Inceris, you're on my right flank. Hussar, Lines of Battle, and Demonic
This
Ginger.
was a change to team mode recently.
Oh.
You can deploy anywhere in your team's deployment zone.
Seriously?
Yeah, that was the only way we could get the forward deployment to work.
Okay. Well, I'm going to probably hold the extreme left, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
and...
I think we should try to concentrate most of our 12-pounders, because we have quite a few spread out in that like center hill near our deployment zone.
Yeah. Okay. Are we going to want to play aggressive and try to play all the way up to the river?
Well, I don't think we play aggressive. I'm really not sure.
I have so little
basically
room for
about even when it comes to artillery.
I have so little room for cavalry maneuver on my extreme flank is my problem. And so I almost feel like I need to be... Yeah, I'm going to deploy them in a more central spot. Oh, that was bad. Okay. And then let's do a couple over here. A couple over here. All right.
I am gonna push my skirmishers forward to try and take this forest and little building tile that's directly in front of me.
Now, do cornfields give you terrain boosts similar to forests, or not the case?
No, they do not. They currently
Okay.
give no differences at all.
Okay, that's gonna make my plan much worse. But I think I still go for my original plan. Okay. Oh boys. Oh boys. All right. Okay. So you're gonna go all the way up to the woods, right?
Yeah.
I think I have to support you, don't I?
Well, oh no, I'm only sending my skirmishers up there.
Okay.
Because basically, yeah, it'll be a roadblock if they try to cross and move on us.
See, I think I need to take that hill to our far left.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. I think that's where
Um,
the majority of my forces need to head.
yeah.
And while I'm thinking about it, let's turn on multi-turn. Let us learn from our mistakes. Where would that be? Oh, there it is. Let's do up to, I don't know, 10 turns. Okay. Okay. Oh, dude. And Saris, you are so right about this multi-turn. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's the main reason I don't play Grand Battle anymore is because most players who play Grand Battle do one-day games, and multi-turn orders don't get saved if
Oh,
you
really?
exit out. Yeah,
Oh, that's rough.
yeah. I think Leo is working on changing that, but I'm
Okay.
not too sure.
Well, the thing is, the river curves up towards them, so we'll have a good holding spot on the far left, but I don't know how our right's gonna hold.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they're going for the right, and one player already withdrew on our team.
Oh no! Who?
Yeah. It looks like
Oh man.
I can't read their full name, but yeah, you can see that some of their units are your color or my color in my instance. So
Oh.
yeah.
And we don't get control of them.
Well, each player gets partial control,
Oh goodness
which
gracious.
really sucks.
Well, I mean, do we want to make an attempt?
I'm basically just gonna have my forces over there as just a small little reserve force.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna try and be very proactive with it.
Yeah. I just got kind of this random spattering of units.
Yep, I got 3 line, 1 guard, 1 light, a cuirassier, and a lancer.
I mean, I suppose the cavalry can play some small role. Oh, 2 skirmishers. How wonderful. Well, that sucks. Oh, and I have control of some artillery as well. How wonderful. Oh, man. Okay, so our far right withdrew, but did one of their guys withdraw as well?
2 of their guys withdrew.
Oh, really? Oh, well then we're kind
Yeah.
of in a similar boat.
Yeah, though also, Overconfident Potato is on their team, and he's a really good player.
Oh, wonderful. We're in a much worse boat. Oh. Potato's like, no, you have no idea. Well, I'll take your word for it, man.
I mean, honestly, given that 2 of their players have withdrawn, we might want to push while they're still trying to reorganize.
Yeah. I mean, my plan always involved pushing, but I won't say anything against pushing even more. Oh, that comment was so funny. We are in a much worse boat. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. So you've taken the tree line with mighty success.
Yeah.
Well, then we will continue to push. Oh gosh, yeah. The beauty of the multi-turn orders is just making itself more and more clear to me. Oh man. Yeah, do I have any more units over here? I do. Yeah. I am gonna probably shamelessly corner camp with those units. Okay. Oh, what's the chat say? Oh, I don't know why the game for. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Okay, early Hussar raids doing work for the other
Yeah,
team.
but look at that little forest over there.
Oh yeah.
It's just packed with different skirmishers.
Yeah,
That's what
that
they're called.
might be a tough nut for them to crack. Nope, don't do that. Let's bring this guy up here.
I think I'm gonna send one of my 12-pounders over to that hill you're on.
Oh, that's a good idea, because all of my artillery is... I thought it was going to be a much more up-close and personal fight, so I actually didn't go with anything long-range, which might have been a big mistake on my part.
Yeah, I literally just used the default comp.
Yeah. Okay, still getting used to how skirmishers are used well. Oops. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, we lost one guy. Yeah, they did lose 2. Oh, that's rough. Sorry about that, boys. have enough elevation for that. Oh, I don't know why I have one random line infantry way out of formation. Yeah, that right flank is an absolute mess.
Well, it seems like it's a mess for them too,
Yes.
according to their chat.
Yes. Potato, I'm so sorry, man.
At least the commentary from Potato is making it
Oh,
fun.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And Not Studio is like saying, dude, don't run so much. And I'm like, no, I must. I must run the entire way. But you are probably right, Not Studio. Oh.
Yeah, your infantry are so low stamina.
Yeah. Well, you know.
At least, I mean, my infantry is like basically well, not right behind, but coming up behind yours. So
yeah, well, you know, it comes with the territory. I guess my thing was just like crossing the river, which maybe wasn't as important as I made it out to be.
yeah, I don't think you had to cross the river, though. They do have a really big grand battery getting set up on that hill.
Yeah.
So.
Oh God, there's 4 12-pounders there.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, and there's so much line. Well, I mean, you still have a ton of reserves. Yes, I am out of formation, but I think we still have a chance to...
I do think you should try to... I don't know. The issue is there's no easy place we can, like, try to push.
Yeah.
And I don't like the idea of just remaining stationary.
No, that's...
So I have an idea for one of my artillery that I'm going to try to do.
Okay.
But...
Let's see. Yeah, this... Okay, so this stamina system is something to get used to for sure. Alright. Let's see what we got.
I've just completely forgotten to do anything on the right. I looked over and remembered, oh yeah, I have there. Let's see.
I think I am gonna do a slow withdraw across the river.
Your cavalry currently is kind of blocking my 12-pounder from doing anything.
Okay. Let me withdraw that.
Whoever our center player is, I need your little reserve with the 2 guard units to come orient yourself towards the left, because it looks like they're going for an infantry push towards my center.
Dude. Okay, perfecto. Maybe. Yeah, that 12-pound battery is going to be nasty. Okay. I've won a small but nice victory on the far left, but nothing to brag about.
Yeah, I finally have all of my artillery in position, and I'm getting some really good shots in now.
Nice. Alright, yeah, this flank needs to be healed up. They took a lot of... That river crossing was just a big oopsie on my part. Very, very premature and not necessary. Alright. Still keeping a lot of cav in reserve. Oh.
Yeah, so if I had to guess, I think they have identified our flank as the weaker flank because they are sending a lot of infantry over here.
Yeah.
I can see a column moving through the forest behind their hill.
Yeah. Yeah, they're massing up a lot. And the right, but their right, or no, sorry, their left, our right, that's going to be a win for us. It's just whatever we turn it into. Okay. Yeah, we are getting some really nice enfilade, though. I will say that. Let's see. How you feeling about it, Inceris?
Feeling okay. I don't feel like we're too pressured, but we're pressured more than I'd like.
Yeah. Oh boy. I don't have a center.
Yeah, at least we're not freaking out as much as Potato is.
I feel like his freak out is pretty well warranted.
Yeah. I feel like you can probably push your guns up more like to the river line now. At least to like the
bottom
elevation just above yours, yeah.
I agree.
Because my like 12 pounder is shooting over yours without too much issue.
Okay. Is it almost a 1v4 at this point?
Oh my god, it is.
No way.
Everyone. Oh, potato.
Oh, Potato, you need to concede, bro. It's a custom match. No elo on the line. I'm amazed that he went one turn once it was 1v4. Potato, you're not. Come on, bro. You gotta. I get a sneaking suspicion this man is not gonna concede.
Mad respect, but bro, you don't need to do that to yourself.
Or us. I mean, I've heard of gluttons for punishment, but that is another level. Is there not a hotkey for run? I keep hitting 2 and it doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah. So those hotkeys, we have control groups now. So yeah, control 1, control 2 sets the control groups, and then 1, 2, etc. selects them.
Whoa.
So the hotkeys no longer work like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
However, I'm pretty sure the hotkey for run is now W.
Oh.
Which I know some players don't really like, but you can change them in settings.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I know what the hotkey is, I don't get too bent out of shape about it. Blucher never arrived. All right, come on, Potato. Where's the concession? Potato. Potato. Bro. The game says I'm winning. Well, man. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. I mean, to be fair, he's doing quite well for how many units he has to control. I'm not going to rob that from him for a second.
Yeah. Also, be careful where your line infantry are straying near my artillery, because they're almost into my firing arc.
Oh, got it.
And yeah.
Where's that one cur I have control of? There he is. All right. Oh, I see which artillery you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. Something I kind of just like to do is have my artillery and skirmishers all in one line.
Yeah. All right. This is where Potato concedes, right? Come on, Potato. Potato, tomato. Nah, I'd win. This man has my respect. I'm cooking something. What are you cooking? Unless you've got like... Oh, man. Unless you have just insane APM, bro. Bro, he for real cooking. 42, 46. Oh, gosh. I am loving it. Ladies and gentlemen, pay no attention to the right flank.
That flank doesn't exist.
Nope. Not for a certain potato, it doesn't. I'll admit it's not great.
I mean, this is going to be one amazing replay.
Oh, yeah. It absolutely is. All right. To be fair, we have suffered more casualties.
Whatever he's cooking, it is working.
You know what? I agree. Well done, Mr. Potato. I'm telling you, this is one mad lad. Oh, you guys' comments are killing me. Potato, where did my line go? It doesn't exist anymore, my friend. I'm sorry I had to be the one to deliver the news. You know, I think we have too much time. We should have made it 30 seconds. Yep. Way too much time. Although I will say it's frustrating when I think I can make a brilliant move and then I discover that I don't control that unit.
Yeah.
That has been a not so pleasant experience. Oh, man. I gotta tell you what, dude. It feels really good to be playing Lines of Battle again.
Yeah.
And I don't think the game has ever, like, felt deeper. Which is just awesome to see. Oh, I knew it. I knew he wanted those skirmishers.
Oh. I just evaporated a skirmisher over on the right.
Love that for you. Now, Potato, I don't know what you think you're doing, but you need to leave my skirmishers alone, bro. You know, Potato, there is always concession.
Yeah, this pain could have ended, like, a while ago.
Indeed. But you know what? I still respect it. I don't agree with it, but I respect it.
I just routed one of his 12-pounders with like 3 of my skirms.
Yeah! A well-earned victory. I can now say
I think you could have fought on.
What?
I think he could have fought on.
Oh, absolutely. Way to be a good sport, Potato Man. That was awesome. Well, folks, we have been going... Oh, man, 3.5 hours. I think we're going to call it there. And, Saris, what do you think? I think I'm ready to turn in.
Yep.
Well, hey, guys, thank you so much for joining. You got to see how terrible I am at the new version of the game. But I'm going to get better. I'm going to practice. I am really happy about our tier list. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop the link to it one more time. And let me just make sure I do that. Hold on. Okay. So let me grab this. All right, guys, make sure you make your own tier lists. Post them in the Discord. I would love to see the chat just blown up by tier lists. This is the one that me and Saris and Hawk came up with. I really do like it. And I appreciate you guys all for joining us. I know these Lines of Battle streams, they can get a little bit, tedious as we all kind of just go silent and start focusing on the turns. But I really, really enjoyed it. And Saris, I really appreciate you joining me as well. Thank you so much, man.
I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. Well, guys, we'll be streaming sometime in the future. But until then, have a great day. Have a great life. See you later.